No way. No way. No way. Oh, 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 what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? That's the way she goes. Oh yeah, watch this. What? Okay, you know what? That's the way she goes. Sick. Cool, 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 cool. Very cool. So glad all that money I was saving is gone. So cool and so cool. You know what? This is your fault, Mr. Madoka. No way. So we're cheating. So we're cheating. So we're cheating. Got it. Cheating in my own chat. Insane. Okay, I had to unravel my cable issues. Just when? Okay. Alright. Alright. I'll remember this. I'll remember this. I'll remember this when I win next time, because I'm gonna win right now. Okay, give me like 10 minutes and then I'll have money. Give me like... Oh, am I lagging? Oh. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll have money. I'll have money. Just you wait. Where's my chat? Oh, there we go. Just you wait. I'm gonna be rich. Okay, but how is everyone doing on this lovely... What day is it? Wednesday? Dude, I don't even know what fucking day it is anymore. It's Wednesday. We have some unfinished business. And also the state of play was today, and I'm not gonna lie. It's kinda dookie. It was kinda dookie. It was not... It's not as good as I thought it was gonna be. There's a plate. It's not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be cooler. I thought they were gonna announce a bunch more stuff that was cool and stuff. What is this? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is it all the sad music? What? Fine, whatever, sure. Oh, my fan. Hold up, I gotta turn my fan on. Oh, but yeah, we got some videos. We got some videos we're gonna watch. Once again, what can I say? I am reformed. I am organized. I have a playlist, and I updated the playlist. I took out the stuff we watched yesterday, and I added the stuff I wanted to watch today, and it's beautiful. It's perfect. It's so good, and I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it's so nice. It is a lot of variety, I will say, though. There's not one theme. There's some games, there's a scary video. Woo! There's a scary video. There's some Hollow Knight stuff. And one that's called Dumbest Ways YouTubers Destroy Their Careers. Woo! It's my visual venture, which we've watched. Two visual venture videos, I think, so far. I was trying to think in my brain, I couldn't remember. We've watched two visual venture videos, and they are both pretty good. So, we're gonna watch this one. They've both been... I think he only does, like, scary stuff, now that I think about it. Let me see. Oh yeah, I make dark internet documentaries. My mission is to spread awareness about the dark realities of internet culture. Ooh. He wants to hit 1.5 million subs by the end of the year. He has 1.28. He's getting close. We're getting close. I'm already subbed, so don't ask me to give you a sub because I already subbed to you, Mr. Visual Venture or whatever. But yeah. Okay, sorry. My cables are being really annoying today. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, yeah, I have 2 videos for us to watch. We're not gonna. Okay, we're not gonna watch all of the state of play because it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of doesn't have that many good things. So we're gonna watch the IGN video. And we will watch the Wolverine trailer. Okay, because it also came out. To some of the stuff we got. Oh, and then we have that glitch. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Knights of Guinevere pilot, which I've been wanting to watch, and it keeps popping up on my For You page on YouTube. What is it called? For You? Is subscription? No, what is it called? Explore. It keeps popping up on my Explore page, and it makes me want to watch it more. People are saying it's really good, and I've seen a lot of really nice fan art for it, so I want to watch that. A lot of really random videos. Today I didn't really have a theme, but that's okay. At least we have a playlist and stuff, so we're gonna do that. That's gonna be our plan today. Yay! Okay, I think I took everything out. I think I took a bunch of stuff out on my thing. So let me fix it. Let me see. Come over here, OBS. Let me change this. You're gonna capture this. And then you're gonna I'm learning. You're gonna fit to screen. And then you're gonna why does it look like that? Well, I guess it has to look like that, right? Unless I full screen YouTube. I could do that. Let me see. Hold up, I'm learning. Why is it not full screening? Whatever, it doesn't need to be full screened. Okay, let's watch our videos. Ooh. I'm gonna sit right here. And then I'm gonna hit that button. And then we're gonna stop. Don't play yet. Okay. Ooh, look at the playlist I made. Whoa, it's called E. Cause I couldn't think of a better name for it, so I just called it E. Alright. Pause the music. Full screen that baby. Ooh. Okay, our first one that we got is everything announced at Sony State of Play by IGN, because we all know that IGN is the best, and I mean the best, game journalism / video / review / reviewer. Wait, I said that already. Fuck. YouTube blog social media thing. I don't know what they call themselves. I don't know what they're considered. But anyway, they made a video about everything that came out of the state of play today, and it's 8 minutes long instead of 45 minutes. Okay, let's go. Woo! Oh no, bro! I'm gonna move some stuff over here. Hold up. Wow, this game looks so cool. I'm totally paying attention. What is it? Oh yeah, this game. I made a joke that it was Dark Souls 3. Okay, and then that goes over here. And then this was the Discord Elysium. This go with the Elysium. I remember this one. Okay, there we go. I'll pay attention now. I'll pay attention. I'd play Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think I'd be pretty good at it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? I think I'd be pretty good at it. In my... Wait. Oh, there we go. In my personal opinion. Well, the music is so creepy. Why aren't they just playing the audios from the trailers? Didn't they do that? No, they didn't. I'm remembering that other video we watched, and they didn't have the trailers. Anyway, Battlefield 6. Woo! Looks really good. It's literally in like 2 weeks. I don't know what this game is. I don't know what this game is. It looks good though. Woo! New features for PlayStation 5. This looks like the Matrix. Is that what it's supposed to be like? Why is the music getting so intense? Oh my god, they killed him! Never watched a Halloween movie before, by the way. Have no idea what they're about. Besides probably that they take place on Halloween. I'm assuming. Single player? Oh yeah, this game. Super Deadly Sins or whatever. Or whatever. I don't know. Never watched this anime. It's a Netflix anime, right? I think it's a Netflix anime. Man, Netflix is probably making so much money. Well, maybe it's not a Netflix anime, but I know it was on Netflix. I shouldn't say it was made by Netflix. What is this? Whoa, I don't remember this one. You say single player? Is it single player? Is it single? I'm not lying. Look, let me go back. Right. Right. There, a single player. Oh, you can't see because my big ass head is in the way. Hold up, let me move my head. Right there, single player, multiplayer. Fuck, single player and multiplayer, horror experience. And then, yeah, I didn't notice that either. I'm gonna be honest. But it's there. Okay, where were we? This. Oh fuck, I skipped it. Oh shit, I skipped so much. This HD. I don't like the laser they chose this time. Oh my gosh, I literally soiled my pants when I'm just, okay, that's a lie, I did not. Mega Man in Sonic Racing Cross World, I think that's what it's called. Ah, got it wrong. Neo. Pretty cool, I guess. Or whatever. Or whatever. I feel like this video is so blurry, but I already put it up to its highest quality. We can go beyond 1440. No, we probably shouldn't do that. Let me just start. Let's just watch the video. Mm. Mm. answer with my blade. Wait. Next to you. Holy crap, I didn't see that. What is this? Oh, this is I know what this is. I won't spoil it though. I know what it is though. I know exactly what this is. Ooh, I knew that. Sheesh. Code Vein 2. Oh, this is like Final Fantasy game. Man, they've been talking about this game for like months now. When is it gonna come out? Wait, did they actually say it release date today? Oh, September. Oh my god. Wait, this in 6 days. Never mind, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm complaining and they're answering my questions. Okay, this game. I don't like the HUD. There, I said it. I don't like it. It's too much. It's too much. If everything was just like a little bit smaller, I think it'd look better. In my personal opinion. What is that? Is that a shrimp? I think that's a shrimp. It does look like. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This game looks cute. I'm surprised no one has done a game like this before. Well, maybe there's been a game where you're like stuck in a book or something. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty sad. Yeah. Wait, is it only for PS5 or is it gonna come out on PC? PlayStation 5. Well, good thing you have a PlayStation. Oh, you wish. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sheesh. Damn, you already wishlisted it? That's crazy. Oh, hi, so hello. We're watching the state of play, but condensed in a really short video with copyright-free music, except it's not because they try to take down my video. I know, because I had to mute a bunch of it. I'll say gameplays. Oh, he's only saying PS5 probably because. Oh, that's true. They're trying to gatekeep. They're trying to gatekeep from everybody else and be like, look, you have to buy a PlayStation 5 to play our game. Is it true that they're already saying that they want to bring the PlayStation 6 Moon Exploration Stream 1? Interesting. But then I would be doxing all of our secrets. All of our government secrets. 8 new vehicles. Ooh! What is that? Wait, I didn't see that the first time. Why is it like graphs and shit? What? Whoa, this controller reveal was crazy. I don't own a PlayStation, but I'm still gonna buy this. If that's a joke. Ooh! This is what we all came here for. Wait, is this the last thing? Okay, we're just gonna watch the trailer. We're gonna watch the trailer. No spoilers. Okay, that is a horrible frame to pause that. That was a horrible frame to pause that. Okay. We're gonna watch the trailer because it has 2 million views. Holy shit! In 5 hours, people are really excited for this game. Holy crap! Okay, we're gonna watch it. It is very bloody, very gruesome, very. Oh, a word they were using a lot was visceral. So you've been warned. Oh, I'm scared. May contain content inappropriate for children. I could put the volume up. Why is it so blurry? It is on me, right?
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
It fighting longer than. Oh my gosh! It is so blurry. Why is it so? You know what? Hold up. Who posted this? PlayStation posted this? This shit is like the blurriest shit I've seen. Alright, whatever. PlayStation, we need to get you a better rendering software or something.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
That guy didn't have legs, and now he doesn't have legs again.
Doesn't matter where I go.
Gross. Wait, none of them have legs. Oh no.
How far I run.
Do they? You.
That's always waiting. Just not for me.
Yeah. Gross. Ew. Oh, this is for Lawrence.
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
He said that thing. We just gotta wait one whole year. No, don't play. Stop. God, I can't even get a second to fucking... I can't even get a second to, like, think, YouTube. Gosh. Yeah, this game looks really good. I don't know why the trailer looks so dookie, though. It's actually, like, super low quality. Unless we put it to 2164K and then my computer explodes for real. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, it looks good. I probably won't play it because, I don't know. I don't know. But it looks good. And I know people have been waiting for it for many, many years. And why is it so loud? We're only gonna have to wait way longer. Well, one more year. That's if it doesn't get delayed. But it looks good. Anyway, state of play was... I'm gonna give it a... I'm gonna give the state of play
Rhyme Wolverine, I'm gonna wolf my Rhine on these enemies.
That is not... I was gonna... That's not what he says. That's not his catchline. His catchline is... Wait. I don't think Wolverine has a catchphrase. What does he say? I'm woven out? I'm woven out? It's me? Wolverine? I don't know. I don't know. Oh! He says bub a lot, no? He says bub? Or... I don't know. I will be honest, I don't know that much about Wolverine. But hi Cloud. Hello, we're watching videos. We're watching videos. In this next video we're gonna watch is dumbest way YouTubers destroyed their careers. Ooh, so if you want to become a YouTuber, you gotta take the advice in this video and not do what these guys are doing. But what they did is probably insane. But we're gonna see. Remember, this content is only for informational purposes, only based on believed reliable sources. They may not be current or fully accurate. Viewers should do their own research and not solely rely on this information. We are not liable for any inaccuracy or omissions. I do not condemn or encourage any of the behaviors or activities shown. I urge everyone to always act responsibly and within the bounds of the law. All materials in the video fall under the fair use provision of Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 for purposes like criticism, comment, and education. No infringement intended. Okay, let's go.
Imagine getting subscribers, money, and success on YouTube, only to throw it all away by doing something stupid. These are the dumbest ways YouTubers destroyed their careers.
Wait a second. There's just a picture of me there. Why am I in this video?
They just get dumber as we go along. My goal is to continue to bring you guys more high-quality videos every week without sacrificing quality, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, so that way the channel can keep growing. And I promise to do my very best.
We're subbed to Mr. Visual Winter.
Are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Onision. There are so many YouTube videos about...
Okay, I personally, I know a lot of my peers, right? A lot of my peers were affected by any... This is a crazy way to pause. It was affected by Onision. I never watched him. I just never, like, ran into his stuff. So, except the banana dance. That I did see, but I didn't even know that was him until, like... 3 years ago. I found out and I was like, oh my gosh, he's the banana dance guy. I'm a banana. he's that person. I didn't know that. Anyway, okay, let's go.
Onision, and none of them are positive. The bitter fall of Onision, the decay of YouTube's worst predator. Onision, the deranged man who made a YouTube cult. Vanity to insanity, Onision's story, and the list goes on and on. Each title darker than the last. But these videos aren't just a smear campaign. Every step in Onision's downfall
Why is he
came
Joker?
from the choices he made himself. Onision joined YouTube in 2006. Back then, there wasn't much competition.
Damn.
If you stood out, you could go viral. That's exactly what happened to Onision. In 2009, he posted a video titled Banana Song. It was basically him jumping around screaming in a banana suit.
What, Greg? I'm a banana! You're a what? I'm a banana! What happened to your clothes? I'm a banana!
That goofy video did two things. It got millions of views.
You know what's funny too? I never watched the original video. I watched like some animation. So that's another reason why I didn't know it was him. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that.
And it made Onision a YouTube star. From there, his channel became a mix of comedy skits, rants, and commentary videos. He passed 1 million subscribers. He had an audience. He had influence. But instead of protecting his success, Onision started making a series of horrible decisions. The first one involving something supernatural.
What?
In 2012, Onision published a disturbing book titled This Is Why I Hate You. The story followed a hateful young man's path to darkness. By the end, the main character snaps and takes the lives of innocent people. Most readers assumed it was pure fiction, but it wasn't. In the About section, it says Onision puts pieces of his own life in every book he writes. There is no book by Onision that does not have tremendous meaning to him. The characters, the environment, and events come from the heart, mind, and even at times life of the author. In other words, the story of a hateful young man was a glimpse into Onision's mind, a sign that something was wrong. Soon after, he took things further. Onision announced the creation of his own religion.
Hello, today I want to share some religious ideas with y'all. And a lot of people are going to judge me for it. A lot of people are going to be mad at me for it. They're going to say I'm starting a cult. They're gonna say I'm some kind of religious psychopath.
He named his new religion Siseska. Others had a different name for it. A cult. Siseska had all these vague beliefs about life, death, and the afterlife. Another called it Onision's way of boosting his ego by attempting to have a ton of fans agree with his every word under the guise of a religion. The most interesting observation.
What's that guy's name? I saw him in a concert one time. Fuck. He's gonna be in the new Tron movie. Jared Leto. Jared Leto. He has like a, allegedly, he has a cult, right? I think. So hello, Punki.
It's pretty clear he planned to use Siseska to lure in women, and that's exactly what happened. Onision made videos preaching about Siseska, and he invited viewers to join. Soon he had a group of women who saw him as a leader. But behind the scenes, life with Onision was nothing like they expected. It was toxic. By 2015, some of those followers began to speak out, and their allegations were disturbing. One woman said he made her shave her head as punishment for lying. He also allegedly pressured her to get a tattoo that said, "I'm a liar." Another said he isolated her off from friends and manipulated her until she couldn't think straight. More women came forward. In the picture, it became clear. Siseska wasn't just a religion. It was a tool for Onision to control his followers. Drama channels and Reddit threads started discussing the situation. Onision was trending again, but now for the worst reasons. But instead of trying to repair his image, Onision escalated the fight. Onision made videos attacking the women who criticized him. He mocked them, called them liars, and refused to take responsibility. By 2019, the story was so big that investigative journalist Chris Hansen, the host of To Catch a Predator, got involved. Hansen began interviewing the women who accused Onision. They shared their stories in detail.
Good evening, everyone. Chris Hansen here. Welcome to Have a Seat with Chris Hansen as we continue our investigation into the YouTube streamer Onision.
In 2020, Hansen even went to Onision's house for his side of the story. But Onision called the cops, accusing Hansen of stalking.
911.
Yes, they're knocking on my door.
Okay. And do you know if they have any weapons?
They have a bunch of camera people, like their YouTube They're YouTube stalkers.
By refusing to speak with Hansen, Onision made himself look even more guilty. When other reporters reached out, Onision demanded $10,000 for an interview. It wasn't helping his case.
I would ask
Then
for
in
50.
early 2021, Discovery Plus released a documentary called Onision in Real Life. The documentary compiled years of allegations against Onision. That same year, YouTube delivered the final blow. In January,
It's like
documentary called
years of
Onision in
years of allegations.
Years of
1 minute and 36-second video.
allegations
Okay.
against Onision. That same year, YouTube delivered the final blow. In January 2021, they demonetized Onision's channel. Someone commented, Onision is now finally deplatformed on YouTube. This means that Onision can no longer make an income off YouTube and the people he hurt. The damage that Onision caused was rooted in control. That's how dangerous the internet can be when it's used to take advantage of people. But it's not only creators abusing power. Our own personal information is constantly being exploited too. So this actually happened to me. Some people found my private information online and threatened me with it. Because of that, I tried to remove my information from every shady website that had it, but there were just too many. So these data broker websites basically sell your information to anyone who wants it. And what I can't wrap my head around is the fact that this is actually legal to do. But also, if you request to have your information taken down, they legally have to comply. That's where today's sponsor, Aura, can help. Aura scans through data broker websites to find out web and lets you identity theft.
Get that bag.
Give it a
Get that
shot.
bag.
Click the link in the description.
But I'm gonna
and no
skip.
sense of limits. And she paid the price. Lieutenant Corbus.
Who?
Lieutenant Corbus built a career on YouTube and then destroyed it before she even finished high school. Although she was just a kid, her downfall was so messy that the police got involved. Lieutenant Corbus, real name Sophia Totterman, launched her YouTube channel in 2015. She was only 11. She called it Lieutenant Corbus. Her early videos were all about gaming and internet commentary. But it wasn't the topics that made her stand out, it was her humor. She was sarcastic, edgy, and very opinionated. That surprised many people, especially because she was just a kid.
Have you ever sat at your computer staring at your sub count wishing that you were YouTube famous? Well, look no further, because in this video, I'll show you a few simple steps on how to become YouTube famous in no time.
Viewers loved her.
Really?
People left comments like, good for her. At that young of an age, she's creating great content. Even big creators were impressed.
I'm not making this up, by the way. An 11-year-old girl has literally made a commentary on how to be original on YouTube. But you know the worst thing is? It's actually really good.
She was a YouTube child star. By the time she turned 14, she had almost 1 million subscribers. Her videos got over 15 million views. Almost everyone thought she was heading for mainstream success, but they were about to be disappointed because Lieutenant Corbus didn't become more famous. She became more dangerous. In 2018, she rebranded. She changed her online identity from Lieutenant Corbus to Soph. That made sense because her real name was Sophia, but it wasn't just the name that changed. Her entire vibe shifted. Her jokes got darker. Her opinions became extreme. She went from covering internet drama to ranting about politics, but in a pretty wild way. Parents at Soph's school started complaining. Some even wanted her expelled because of her toxic YouTube videos. The principal had to send a letter to calm parents down. Then the school made a mistake. In June 2019, the school yearbook included a page promoting Soph's YouTube channel. Parents were furious. If Soph's content was inappropriate, why was the school promoting it? The school had to issue an apology. Eventually, Soph's parents pulled her out of the school, but the backlash didn't change her. In July 2019, she released another video where she said some really dark stuff about certain groups of people. Once again, it violated YouTube's policy
What did she say?
on hate speech. So in August 2019, YouTube took final action. They permanently banned her channel. Soph took the ban as a personal attack, and she did something really dumb. She tweeted a photo of herself holding a weapon. The caption read, "YouTube headquarters, here I come." It wasn't hard to figure out what she was implying. The tweet caused instant panic. Just a year
like 10
earlier,
years
there was
old.
a real incident at YouTube headquarters. Now, a 14-year-old was making what looked like another threat. News outlets picked up on the story. People tagged the police. Soph quickly deleted the tweet and said the tweet was obviously a joke. But officers still went to her home and searched the house for weapons. Luckily, they didn't find any. Soph told the police her threat wasn't meant to be taken seriously. It was just a joke. But it was hard to believe her, especially because of some of the things she said in previous videos. After causing such a panic, there was no way she was getting back on YouTube. And just like that, the girl once hailed as YouTube's next big thing was banned. Since then, Soph has faded from the spotlight. It was a sad end to a promising career. Up next is a creator that
Dude, I didn't even know who she was. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even know. It's skating harder than it looks. Oh no. I want to be like those TikTok videos where they're. I need this. Give this to me. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? No, you didn't see that. I want to be like those TikTok videos where they're like, even flow.
Was destroyed by the same trait that made him famous. Jeffree Star. It's normal for YouTubers to get caught up in drama once in a while, but for Jeffree Star, it was happening all the time. Feuds, insults, public callouts. He was always in the middle of something.
That's true.
Some say Jeffree went looking for trouble. Others believe trouble found him because of who he was. Jeffree Star first got popular during the MySpace era in mid-2000s. That's because he was extremely different. For starters, Jeffree had neon hair and wore makeup. He got plenty of hate for it, but Jeffree refused to change. One article called him the living embodiment of chaos and controversy.
Dear Diary, I wish there was more than 2 genders, because I'm
Why are we
really
sideways?
bored.
In 2009, he brought that same strong attitude to YouTube. His channel was called Jeffree Star, and it became one of the largest beauty channels on YouTube.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya?
But his strong personality also created tension in the YouTube community. In
Dude,
other words,
remember
Jeffree got into a lot of fights. One of the biggest ones happened in 2016 with makeup artist Kat Von D. They used to be close friends until Von D accused Jeffree of cheating people who worked for him. It turned into a public battle. Accusations flew back and forth for months. Finally, Von D posted on Instagram saying she no longer wanted to be associated with Jeffree Star in any way. But that was nothing compared to another fight known as Dramageddon. In summary, Dramageddon started in 2018 when a group of beauty influencers had a fallout. It turned into a massive online war. Fans picked sides. Some influencers lost huge chunks of their audience. It only ended when some of them gave in and posted apology videos.
If I would have known that photo was going to be used for what it was used for, I would have never done it.
But even after Dramageddon, Jeffree still couldn't stay out of the drama. In 2019, 2 other influencers got into an online fight. At first, it seemed like Jeffree wasn't involved, but he was. One of the influencers claimed Jeffree secretly instigated the fight by feeding her false rumors.
I did not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies.
I remember that this technically all started because of the stupid vitamins shit. Oh my goodness. You kind of had to be there when it happened because there's so much shit going on at that time. It was actually kind of crazy.
That were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star.
Now, Jeffree wasn't just in the drama.
Not the vitamins.
He was accused of creating it. It made him look like a puppet master who just loved chaos. All this negative publicity eventually affected Jeffree's career. Some brands stopped working with him. Some cosmetic stores stopped selling his products. After weeks of bad press, Jeffree tried to repair his image. He uploaded a video titled "Doing What's Right."
When you accept that you are the problem, you can become the solution.
I
would like to personally apologize to James Charles for the words that I've said and for my actions.
But not everyone believed he was sincere. One Reddit comment read, "I think this takes the cake as the worst apology video on YouTube." Jeffree's still on YouTube. He uploads fewer videos now. His career has taken a massive hit, and his reputation as a troublemaker never went away. This next creator had so many chances to save himself by turning a new leaf, but they didn't.
That was just like
Leafy is here.
a skit. Oh no,
Leafy
bro.
was an expert at one thing: roasting people. He could insult someone in a way that was both mean and funny.
This
made
is
him
ancient
millions
YouTube.
of fans,
Well,
and
not
just
really.
as many enemies. And one day, his insults went a little too far, and his entire YouTube career went up in flames.
Yeah,
Here's
wait,
how
I
Leafy's
don't even
own
remember what
content
happened.
destroyed him. Leafy started his channel in 2011. At first, he posted gaming videos. He would play and talk over the footage, but his subscribers weren't there for the gameplay. They came for his rants. Leafy was sarcastic, quick with a joke, and knew how to make people laugh, and it paid off. By 2016, he had almost 5 million subscribers. But Leafy's content wasn't just jokes. He also made fun of people, and that's what eventually got him into trouble. Anyone could be a target. Weird people, awkward people, small YouTubers. Those being roasted hated it, but Leafy's fans loved it.
Today, I'm going to be roasting, get this, my own fans.
It was a debate. Was Leafy just making jokes or harassing people with his words? Either way, the views poured in, so Leafy kept uploading, sometimes on a daily basis. And one day, he made fun of one particular YouTuber, and that was the beginning of the end. In 2016, Leafy made fun of a YouTuber named Tommy NC2010. Except Tommy wasn't like most YouTubers. He had autism, so it seemed that Leafy was making fun of Tommy's condition. Then his fans made it worse. After Leafy's roast, his army of supporters started harassing Tommy. They flooded Tommy's channel with hateful comments. Some even sent death threats. It got so bad, Tommy posted a video begging them to stop. Tommy said, "They are threatening my life. All I want to do is inspire and entertain." But the internet was watching, and they saw an innocent man with autism being harassed by Leafy and his goons. So the internet rallied behind Tommy and criticized Leafy.
Essentially, he has
made fun of someone
who
actually
has
watching?
a mental disability, and they made a video of themselves crying, saying they're getting death threats, and he's really upset.
A creator pointed out how Leafy was always bullying people who were young and weak.
Here's making fun of a kid. Here's making fun of a kid. Kid.
There was even a video titled "Leafy is Here Makes Man with Autism Cry." Leafy's reputation was in the gutter, but the knockout punch came from YouTuber iDubbbz. iDubbbz did a full breakdown of Leafy's videos. He showed clip after clip mocking people's looks, voices, and behavior.
Here's a series of clips of him saying that, yeah, you're old.
He's a 34-year-old grown man.
That video went viral. Leafy became public enemy #1. At this point, Leafy could have apologized, or he could have waited for the hate to die down. But he picked a third option, which was far worse. He roasted another innocent person. Leafy made a series of videos roasting vlogger Milo Stewart. Leafy referred to Milo as it and a creature, as if Milo wasn't human. For many, that was the last straw. To them, Leafy was a bully. One Reddit user summed it up. Leafy attacks children, small, low-quality YouTube channels, people with autism, and socially awkward people. In December 2017, Leafy suddenly stopped posting. He just vanished. But he wasn't gone for good. He was returning with a vengeance. For about 2 years, Leafy disappeared from YouTube, but in March 2020, he returned. His first video was an attack on iDubbbz, the guy who exposed him years earlier. It was his same old style. Gameplay in the background, insults and swearing as a voiceover. His fans rejoined the attacks.
Oh my
Leafy
goodness.
would roast someone, and his fans would flood that person's page with insults. For instance, Leafy made a video criticizing streamer Pokimane, and his fans harassed Pokimane so much that she took a break from streaming. Around that time, YouTube was tightening its rules. They introduced a new harassment and cyberbullying policy.
Don't post videos that harass or cyberbully anyone. If you post malicious videos or comments on YouTube, these can be reported and removed. Remember, there's a person behind every video and comment.
You could still criticize someone's ideas,
except
but
there's a lot of bots
their
now.
Appearance, identity, or mental health was against the rules.
That said, if you get 3 strikes in a 90-day period, you're out, and your account will be terminated.
Leafy already had 2 strikes against him. YouTube reviewed his channel and saw the same behavior. In order to enforce the new rules, they banned Leafy permanently. Overnight, years of work vanished. About 5 million subscribers just gone. He tried streaming on Twitch, but after a few weeks, he was banned there as well. Twitch said they banned him to preserve the safety of the community. Then Leafy tried to outsmart the bans. He created new YouTube channels with names like Weefy and Lucky. YouTube shut them down fast. He even teamed up with a media company to sneak back onto YouTube.
They got his ass.
YouTube
Take his
wouldn't
ass.
accept his content. Today, Leafy is banned from almost every major platform. His videos only survive because fans re-upload them. He sometimes posts on smaller platforms, but his audience is tiny compared to what he had before. Sometimes seeking revenge can destroy you. This next story is a perfect example.
You shouldn't always take revenge.
YouTuber Tati Westbrook destroyed her career with a 43-minute video. And when I say destroyed, I mean completely. Tati got sued. She lost thousands of subscribers. Her business suffered, and the stress nearly ended her marriage. It all happened because Tati felt betrayed. Around 2017, Tati was one of the biggest beauty influencers online. She had millions of subscribers on YouTube. Her channel made makeup reviews and tutorials.
Hey guys, it's Tati from Glam Life Guru on YouTube, and I am just the
beside myself excited that I am here on Allure creating content.
She even launched her own brand, Halo Beauty, which sold hair, skin, and nail products. Business was good. Her audience trusted her. Things were great. Until she decided to help a young creator named James Charles.
Not
For those of you
James
guys who don't know,
Charles.
James Charles was a fellow YouTuber who was also a beauty influencer. Around 2018, Tati got really close to him. She promoted his channel and gave him advice. She was trying to help him succeed. They were so close that she let him do her wedding makeup. James even called Tati mom. To fans, they seemed like family. But one Instagram post changed everything. In April 2019, James posted an Instagram story promoting Sugar Bear Hair. Sugar Bear Hair was a direct competitor to Tati's business, Halo Beauty. To Tati, it felt like James betrayed her. She helped James build his career, and now he was promoting her rival. She made a video hinting at
I don't even remember.
I'm having one of those days where it's like smacked in my face.
James Charles scrambled to defend himself.
I didn't even
claimed it
remember
wasn't
this
betrayal,
happening.
and that he
I don't
only
remember it being
promoted
because of
Sugar
the
Bear Hair
vitamins.
because they gave him last-minute VIP Coachella tickets. It wasn't like he was working for
I remember
them. He
watching the
admitted it
8-hour
was a
ranking
mistake
ever
and
episode of
apologized to
SpongeBob
Tati
ever been.
publicly.
Is there
It
actually
could've
a
ended
video like
there,
that?
But Tati couldn't let it go, and what she did next ended up destroying her own career. On May 10th, 2019, Tati posted a video titled "Bye Sister." It was 43 minutes of pure attack. She accused James Charles of being selfish and a sellout. She accused him of lying about Sugar Bear Hair, and she revealed all of the behind-the-scenes help she gave James Charles.
He was making $90 a video, and because of me and my husband, he was making $2,500 immediately. That's just like a small sample of some of the things that we've done for James Charles.
The video went
That's
viral.
a lot of money.
It got over 47 million views. Most viewers sided with Tati. James Charles lost over 3 million subscribers days after the video. Tati, on the other hand, gained 4 million subscribers during that time. It was so huge that CNN covered it. It looked like Tati got revenge on James for betraying her, but everything was about to flip.
I didn't know
8
there
days
was
later,
an
James posted his
8-hour-long
response,
video.
a video titled "No More Lies."
In Tati's video, she discusses many of the different reasons as to why she was choosing to close a chapter in her life that I was heavily involved in, making many of our private issues very public.
He denied Tati's accusations and showed text messages and screenshots to
not
prove
the
he was telling
DMs.
the truth.
Despite what Tati said in her video, this whole situation was definitely not a big scheme that was orchestrated beforehand. It really did happen on the spot.
He also revealed that he informed Tati that he was about to promote her rival on Instagram before he did it.
Before posting my stories, I actually did text Tati first out of respect for her,
This
giving her
breaks
heads up
my
about the
heart.
sponsorship, but she was immediately upset.
Another big accusation was that James refused to promote Tati's company, Halo Beauty, but he showed proof that he promoted Halo Beauty multiple times without even being asked. Public opinion flipped overnight. Viewers felt Tati lied to them. Suddenly, Tati seemed like the villain. People accused Tati of trying to destroy James's career with lies. James regained over 1 million subs, and Tati started losing subscribers. Backlash was so fierce that Tati deleted the Bye Sister
James
video.
scares
The damage to
me.
her reputation was too deep. Tati took a break from
I'm
YouTube.
not particularly
Almost a year
fond
later,
of
in June
his,
2020, Tati finally addressed everything
speech.
that happened. She made a video titled "Breaking My Silence." The first thing
He's
she
like
did
a very
was
particular way he
apologize to
talks.
James.
I want you to hear it publicly. I'm sorry.
But she didn't take
The one scary James Charles meme. Are you talking about? Wait. I remember the name. What is it called? There's a specific name for it. I know what you're talking about. It's gonna come. It's gonna come to my brain. It's gonna come to my brain. Hold up 1 second. Are you talking about this meme? Are you talking about this meme? Is this what scares you? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Flashback Mary. Yeah, what a time! What a time! Oh, what a time! What a time!
take full responsibility. She blamed her friends for
That's so
poisoning
funny.
her mind.
I did not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star.
But her apology didn't really fix things. Her reputation was seriously damaged. Around that time, a former business partner sued her and her husband, and she later revealed that the stress nearly destroyed her marriage. Tati's YouTube channel is still active. The scandal has tarnished her name, and in 2024, she had to leave her own company, Halo Beauty. One emotional video wrecked a career that took years to build. This next creator was so dodgy, his own fans felt they couldn't trust him. Rice Gum.
Rice Gum.
For a while, it seemed that Rice Gum could succeed at any type of content. Like, he had the Midas touch. He started his YouTube channel in 2012 with gaming content. That got decent views. Then he switched to comedy and reaction content. That got even more views. He had multiple viral hits, and he eventually reached 10 million subscribers
there was a
on
blurred
his YouTube
one.
channel. Then Rice Gum got into music, and he was successful with that too.
Yo, what is up, guys? Yesterday I dropped a song out of nowhere. Didn't even tell anyone. Just randomly
Yo,
dropped.
what's up,
You guys went
guys?
crazy. The feedback was good, so good. Where
you
it's
do
like,
YouTube
it
video.
made me want to just keep dropping songs.
Most of his songs were diss tracks aimed at other influencers, but one performed so well that it landed on the Billboard Hot 100 and went platinum.
It's
Rice Gum was
every
living
night,
the
sis.
life, but the good times didn't last. Once the problems started, they didn't stop. In 2017, YouTuber iDubbbz made a content cop video criticizing Rice Gum's
here again.
content. Rice Gum didn't like being criticized.
He's taking
Instead
everyone
of defending
down.
himself, he responded with a diss track. It was packed with insults aimed at iDubbbz. The diss track backfired hard. It got over 1 million dislikes. One comment said, "People usually make diss tracks to defend themselves or attack their rival. You, on the other hand, help your rival by proving his points." Before that controversy faded, another one hit. That same year, Rice Gum got into an argument with a content creator, Gabby.
Is that the video that was blurred? The one kill, one take off your clothes? That's a crazy video to make. I'm not even gonna go back. It's gonna be blurred anyway. What am I saying?
Gabby challenged him to a live freestyle rap on Snapchat, but he refused.
Hey, Rice Gum, I just challenged you to a live battle on Snapchat. Would you do it? No. Live rap battle. Why wouldn't you do it?
No, I don't want to.
And Gabby claimed things turned physical. She said Rice Gum hit her and broke her phone.
Okay, so update. Sorry if it looks like I'm crying. Rice Gum didn't think that joke was very funny, and he hit me in the middle of a party and shattered my phone.
And she kept talking about it.
I don't know. I guess my biggest thing is if you make videos every single week where you're making fun of somebody, you can't take a joke.
Rice Gum denied the allegations.
There has been so many lies surrounding my name. If you guys haven't heard, the Gabby Show came out and said that I hit her and showed scratches and bruises as her evidence, right?
He admitted to breaking her phone, but said it was because she was filming him without asking. He even sent her money to replace the phone. His explanation helped, but the internet was slowly turning
She had
against
so
him.
many
In
random
2019,
clothes.
Rice Gum got into more trouble. He encouraged his fans to try out a website called Mystery Brand. He said they could win iPhones, sneakers, and even houses. The Mystery Brand ended up looking like a scam. Some complained that they never received prizes that they won through the site, and they blamed Rice Gum for luring them into it. Others even accused him of promoting gambling to kids. To calm the backlash, Rice Gum gave away Amazon gift cards. But when fans tried to use them, they realized most of the codes were expired. Rice Gum seemed so unreliable. Then came the worst scandal of all. In 2021, Rice Gum promoted a crypto project called Save the Kids. It promised to make investors rich while donating part of the profits to charity. Neither happened. The token crashed, fans lost money, and the charity said it never got the donation. People remembered Mystery Brand. They remembered the expired gift cards. Now they added Save the Kids to the list. It started to look like a pattern. Rice Gum would hype something up, his fans would lose money, and then he would disappear. By 2021, Rice Gum's scandals were destroying his brand. Thousands unsubscribed and unfollowed him. At one point, he was accused of buying subscribers to hide how much his channel was suffering. Today, Rice Gum barely vlogs or releases new music. He posts occasionally, but nothing like before. He never announced a retirement, but his career is at an all-time low. Some YouTubers create trouble online. This next one caused problems in the real world. Sam Pepper.
Sam Pepper
was chasing fame even before YouTube. In 2010, he appeared on the British reality show Big Brother. The show made him pretty popular, but it was YouTube that made him a star. Sam Pepper's content was mostly pranks.
Sorry, your parking expired. No, sorry about that.
And in early
The hell?
2010s,
What's
those
that guy
pranks
talking about?
got millions
Baby
of views. At
fart
first, the pranks
prank.
were playful, and Sam took it up a notch. He wanted bigger pranks, riskier ones. That's when things began to spiral. In June 2014, Sam Pepper teamed up with Logan Paul for the
I was
lasso
gonna say
prank.
Jake Paul.
Sam roped women in public and pulled them in for kisses. A few months later, Sam uploaded the fake hand-ass pinch prank. He tucked one arm inside his hoodie and wore a fake hand. Then he asked random women for directions. While talking, he used his real hand to touch them inappropriately.
That's
Most
insane.
viewers didn't find it funny. They considered it harassment. One video described it as YouTube star's attempt to disguise assault as prank backfires. Instead of apologizing, Sam doubled down. He made part 2. This time, it was a woman doing the same prank to men. Once again, viewers considered it harassment. Sam tried to calm tempers by claiming it was all a social experiment.
First off, before I go into the original reason behind this video, I want to say that all the videos were staged and scripted. It goes without saying you can't go around touching people's bums without asking.
Saying the pranks were fake was supposed to stop the backlash, but it didn't. People found another prank video he made called the handcuff prank. Sam handcuffed himself to women and wouldn't release them until they kissed him.
You like unattach us?
Yeah, for a kiss.
Sam Pepper was becoming a menace.
I can feel the
YouTuber Lacey
cringe.
Green posted an open letter telling him to stop making women uncomfortable on the street for views. Over 100,000 people signed her letter.
This is wrong and it needs to stop. Sam Pepper and anyone who behaves like Sam Pepper needs to be held accountable. We need to say that this is not okay.
The hashtag #ReportSamPepper trended on Twitter. Then Sam released another prank. The good news was that it didn't involve women, but the bad news was that it was far worse than anything he had ever done before. In November 2015, Sam uploaded a video titled The Killing Best Friend Prank, and it was as bad as it sounded. In summary, Sam staged a fake kidnapping. Then he pretended to unalive someone in front of their best friend. It was terrifying, and the backlash was bigger than ever. The prank made international headlines. Over 100,000 people signed a petition asking YouTube to ban Sam Pepper. Even a group of hackers threatened to unleash hell on Sam if he didn't delete the best friend prank. As always, Sam didn't take the backlash seriously. He launched a GoFundMe asking for $1.5 million to delete his channel. That only made people angrier. The comments and insults continued for months. Finally, in February 2016, Sam posted an apology video, but he didn't just apologize, he dropped the bombshell.
The stupidest thing I could have done, I should have just came out and said, hey guys, I'm an idiot, I faked this video, I wanted to, I want to make content that gets views.
Sam claimed the best friend prank was staged. That means the guy being pranked was in on it. He was just acting scared. Sam ended with a plea for forgiveness.
Maybe you can give me a second chance.
Nah.
I won't let you down.
Sam's career took a beating. No one knew if the apology would be enough to save it. Around the time of the apology, Sam made all of his YouTube videos private. He also disappeared from YouTube for a while. When he came back, he was on TikTok. This time his content wasn't provocative. He made mostly challenge videos, life hacks, and stunts. It seemed like he had changed. Then in 2021, another scandal hit. Sam promoted a crypto project that turned out to be a scam. Fans who invested because of him lost money. Now, even his core supporters turned against him. Some nicknamed him Scam Pepper for his role in the crypto scam. Sam Pepper still seemed reckless, chasing views and money without caring about the fallout. Years have passed, but Sam Pepper never regained his initial popularity. Maybe he crossed too many lines to ever be trusted by his fans again. These YouTubers showed how fast success can disappear when you make reckless decisions. My friends, always be careful with the choices you make, because sometimes the difference between success and regret is just one decision. Visual venture.
Whoa, he said the name.
We talked about the dumbest ways.
Wow, what a journey down what's it called? Memory lane. That was crazy. Yeah, I didn't know some of these people. I didn't know this girl. I don't know who the heck she was. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't realize how much crazy shit was happening on the early days of YouTube. Okay. We're gonna watch the next video. This one I chose. What the fuck? I chose because I wanted to watch it. Should we watch a scary video first? Maybe we should watch a scary video first. Story today: 1 bowl of cereal, 1 corn dog, 4 Slim Jims, and a bunch of cashews. It's like a laundry day. We gotta wait. You gotta wait. Scary? Okay, we'll watch the scary one first.
On September 8th of 2025.
Oh, I'm already scared. Okay. This has 1.2 million views. You can't see because my big ass head is in the way. It's 4 days ago. And it's by Bizarre Bub. We've never watched any videos from this channel, so this is the first time. So it might be really good or really, really dookie. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Put your diapers on for Scary Compilation version 107. Okay, here we go.
On September 8th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a woman whose mother runs a daycare center at home.
What is
One
it?
day, while her mom was looking after a few kids, one of them freaks out and scares the other children around. The following video recorded the incident, but the reason she shares this video isn't just to show this particular occurrence. Apparently, something else was recorded that has left her completely terrified, and she doesn't know what to make of it. This is what was caught. Take a look.
What is it? What is it? I'm scared. What is it? Quick, escape! Escape! Right there, yeah, open the gate! Now's your chance! Go! Oh, never mind, she closed it. What is it? It's a spider, it's a spider, it's just a spider. Oh gosh, what if she comes out screaming? What?
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there?
It just fell over by itself.
Who knocked this over? Who knocked this over?
Maybe it was the air. Yeah, escape, escape. Man, if that was me, I'd be out of there. Oh, don't put them back in there. There's like a ghost. What else is gonna happen? Why is the video still going?
Somehow, the playhouse in the corner falls on its own, even though none of the children had touched it. And strangely, it happens only moments after the child ran out of the room, freaked out over something that happened inside. Neither mom nor anyone else could figure out what had scared the living daylights out of him. But recently, after posting this video, someone noticed a certain detail that might explain why he was so frightened. It goes without saying, but what they spotted has made the daycare owner deeply unsettled. Watch closely.
What is it? This is a spider. I mean... Oh. I mean... It's probably just like
a... until looking closely at the footage that the daycare owner noticed a pair
it's
of
like
hands grabbing the doorway. It seemingly recedes back into the room soon after the child lets out a piercing scream, as if reacting to it. Now, after seeing many comments on this, the daycare owner's daughter, who posted this video, makes another video giving an update on this whole situation.
I wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring
Miku?
The little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that.
Yeah, I mean, the house is weird.
This is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway.
Grippy.
I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main
Elmo
thing
looks
and
traumatized.
the reason that the little boy was screaming.
Look at him.
Is actually in here.
Why are you bringing us in here?
We have this covered up for a reason.
What is it? Oh.
Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
As if things couldn't get any more creepy, we now know why the little boy had screamed.
It's a
He had
cursed
seen
vanity.
something in this vanity mirror. According to him, he saw a face. For this reason, they've been covering this up with a bedsheet so that none of the kids get spooked. They don't know who or what he saw, but they've been keeping all the kids away from going inside. And
that Elmo
to keep
knows
it that
what the
way
fuck is
until
on
the buyer
there.
who found this on Facebook Marketplace comes to pick it up. But one night, while looking over at the security cameras, the daycare owner's daughter sees that the child safety gate is opening on its own.
I'm scared. Take me away. Oh, close it, close it.
That's fucking creepy.
I would not live there. I would move out. Goodbye. No way it opens. No way it opens.
Do it again.
No way it opens. No. 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 Why are we going inside? Why are we going inside? Why are we inside the room with the cursed object?
Like, yeah. Okay.
What are you doing?
Do it again.
No.
I'll wait.
I will not.
Do it again.
Why are you threatening this ghost?
Open the gate.
Ooh. What the fuck? Oh no, dude.
Oh.
Oh yeah, now we want to leave, huh? Now we want to leave. Ew, that's so weird. It's almost like...
Oh.
Okay, the sound.
Out of nowhere, something behind the sheet sticks out. It happens right when she tells the supposed entity to open the gate. Although nothing happens with that, this happens instead. But it's not just this which has caught the attention of the daycare owner's daughter. It's also what appears in the middle of the sheet. After standing up and recording the vanity mirror, two little indents appear on the cover, looking just like fingers pressing from the other side. The thing is though, there shouldn't be another side. The only thing beneath the sheet is the vanity mirror, which doesn't have any moving pieces. But here, something moves. Upon seeing this, she immediately bolts out in a panic frenzy as something with the creepy mirror just happened. She has no idea what was underneath.
Are we keeping it inside the house?
She has no intention of finding out or going back into this room. She has since locked the door, making sure no kids get inside.
That we're gonna keep the room closed off from the kiddos for now, so they can play in the rest of the space.
While she waits for the buyer to pick up this item, the door remains shut. Now, not much else is known about this story, but even with a lack of info, it's still pretty creepy, which of course is often the case with these videos. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery.
That was the first one. That was the
Now,
first
this next
one.
video was recorded by a nurse who filmed this video for an older woman living in a nursing home. It was 2019 when she took this video, but even to this day, this footage continues to keep her up at night. She recorded this video for the lady since she asked to be filmed.
Oh, I saw this.
She wanted a
I
video
didn't
of
get
herself blessing a room where apparently many residents have passed away.
Oh.
The seniors call this the death room because weirdly enough, whenever a resident stays there, they either get really sick or pass away within a month or two. It's a very
Why do they
odd
keep putting?
occurrence,
Why do
but
they?
the old lady
Why do they
plans to
keep putting
place the
them in
room
there?
and post the video
Why do
to
they
her
keep putting
Facebook
them in the
group.
death
But
room?
unfortunately, she doesn't post it because things don't go according to plan. This is what was caught.
Scares off ghosts. Ooh, I do. Stay away. Sorry, that was really loud. I saw this on TikTok. Did not understand it. I just kept scrolling. I was just like, oh, and then I just scrolled past it.
Heavenly Father, I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest.
What's gonna happen?
Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall.
What's gonna happen?
Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil.
Yeah.
May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings.
Okay, that fucking scared me. Okay, that scared me because of the fucking sound.
May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings.
She didn't even notice.
It happens quickly.
She didn't even stutter.
Gets lifted. Yet saying that is an understatement because looking closely, it actually appears as if someone had yanked the string of beads. However, no one is there. The only plausible explanation would be that the old lady had moved her arm or wrist, which made the rosary move. But clearly, she doesn't.
The wind.
Now, the person who took this is a nurse who works at this care center, and she states that while taking this video, she couldn't help but feel nauseous. She no doubt believes that there's something off with this room, and mentions that there have been other incidents involving this space. One particular incident that she can't stop thinking about is when one of her coworkers recorded this
look at
during a group therapy session, which included a therapy dog. This happened.
Where's your other sucker? You only have one? Use it.
Where's the dog going? Oh shit. No, stay out of there. Oh. Really? Why do we have the door open? Aww.
For some reason, the therapy dog breaks away from the group to stare at this room, which happens to be the same room where many people have passed away. This is unusual since dogs like this are trained to stay calm and close to their handler, yet strangely, they do this. But
the way he just walks away.
The fact that they're whimpering. If no one or anything is there, then what was causing them to act this way? Only one answer comes to mind according to the nurses who work here, and it's that the room is haunted. Knowing that the so-called death room has had many elders pass away inside, residents and nurses aren't surprised by this video. But to this day, strange things continue to happen, and it's always, for some reason, involving this room.
Ooh, you see a hand come out.
Why is it beeping? I don't know, no one's in there. It's crazy. Get the light, get the light.
Get the light, what light?
Did you say you checked it? Yes.
Ooh, the door closed.
No. Stop. I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this.
I had my supervisor check out our haunted room. The call light was going off and nobody is inside. No freaking way.
Right there.
Turn it off. Turn it off. It's really loud actually.
Now.
Yeah, you tell that ghost. You tell that ghost. Lose your socks or whatever they say. Okay, bye bye, Wiki boy. Thanks for hanging out. The toilet is gonna just start spraying everywhere.
Just
no,
like
okay.
before, the room is empty.
I thought it was gonna
Yet
just
somehow,
explode.
things continue to happen inside as if someone were still living there. It's no wonder why some residents have taken it upon themselves to fix this so-called problem. From cleansing the room to asking the supposed presence to stop the activity, they've done all they could to end the occurrences. However, as it seems, nothing has changed. To this day, they don't know what's going on with this room. But like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly is happening with room 112?
Ew, I don't like that sound that they put in the background. 4.
At around 3 p.m. on a quiet Saturday, Bonita Adonis was home alone watching TV inside her kitchen. It wouldn't be long before her husband came back from the grocery store. According to her, it isn't often the case that she has the whole house to herself, especially considering that her relatives are staying over for a few months. But even they are away from home, leaving Bonita completely alone. However, that may not be entirely true, because based on what was captured on a security camera
There's
inside
like
her
a
kitchen,
window
this
in
happened.
the kitchen. Do you see this? What's that? That actually scared the shit out of me. That actually. What is it? Wait, that actually. Okay, that actually fucking scared me. That was so loud. Dude, the washer just fucking exploded.
If it wasn't for the passing figure that briefly appeared, Bonita says that she would have written this off as nothing more than an issue with the stove. But seeing how it shook uncontrollably before lifting up and crashing down only seconds after the shadow makes her think this was anything but a typical appliance issue.
What the fuck?
Obviously, stoves don't do this, but it's this fact alone that has convinced Bonita and her family that an unseen presence had done this. And
Not
perhaps,
the actual stove.
as they believe, it's a presence they're familiar with. As mentioned earlier, Bonita's relatives are staying over for a few months. They had gathered there after the recent passing of Bonita's grandmother, who passed away naturally under Bonita's care. Maybe, according to them, this might have been her spirit. But despite what they believe, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
But why would Grandma make the stove do that? Why would she make the stove explode?
What exactly occurred here? Was a ghost responsible for this? Or had something else been at play here that could explain this? Let me know what you think. Now, this next video was posted by a mother who writes that on August 13 of 2025, her daughter was alone downstairs when suddenly her Ring camera recorded something that has left her extremely concerned. It's been barely a month and a half since Jacqueline and her daughter moved into this new house. And now, after seeing what happened to her daughter on this night, she's not sure if staying here is safe. While Jacqueline is upstairs taking a shower, her daughter is by herself in the kitchen. Suddenly, this happens.
The stove explodes.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Why is she listening to like a fucking true crime podcast?
Winning the entire $100,000.
Huh?
Frequently in a poker game like this,
Oh, is it her?
the stakes are so high, emotions are so high. Often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's...
Why does this chair have like a ring on it?
With her arm clutched, Jacqueline's daughter immediately runs upstairs to tell mom that something had touched her. Jacqueline froze upon hearing the words that no parent would ever want to hear their own child say. But unfortunately, there's evidence. Something had apparently left a mark on her forearm. Now, Jacqueline states that this photo was taken only minutes after being told by her daughter, at which point she reviewed the footage from downstairs. Seeing no one else around, she wasn't sure what to make of this. But seeing the bag on the couch move on its own and a small object throw itself at her daughter has led her to believe that this was supernatural.
The entire $100,000.
Whether paranormal or not, her daughter's suddenly crying and the mark on her arm is pretty strange. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Is he gonna say that every time?
This one.
Why did he whisper that to us? Let me know your thoughts on this one. Ooh.
Now, taking place inside a family's home, a
baby.
mother named Courtney films a video of a car seat sitting in the living room. It belongs to her baby daughter, who isn't using it at the moment. However, if she had been, then what just happened earlier wouldn't be so creepy, because according to mom, it was just then that the car seat shook on its own.
No way. What the fuck? Oh, it's a dog. I was like, what? Okay, yeah, that's when you...
Nothing here. My baby is sleeping. Don't have a remote. It just did its own thing.
That's when you throw away the car seat. Okay, the dog is not helping. Ooh.
Even the family dog was freaked out by this. They growl and bark as if sensing something dangerous.
Get it, boy.
But clearly, nothing is there. If a couple of toys had been there, then one could argue that the shaking was mainly due to a child's toy that vibrates. But as Courtney explains, that wouldn't be possible because the way it shook was too intense for any toy to generate. The car seat had done this on its own. While nothing in this video seems to show what it could have been, it's the following video that Courtney shared where things get much weirder.
Whoa, another
there
video?
had been another creepy incident just like this, but unlike recently, this one has left her terrified. While folding laundry and listening to her favorite podcast, this happens.
It's gonna start shaking violently. What? Don't do that. Oh. What is it? What is it, boy? What do you see? Okay, yeah, I would just get rid of it. Like, where'd he go? Ooh, he knew to get out. He knew. Why are you taking it with you? Oh, the baby's in there, right?
Like something out of a horror movie, Courtney's dog begins to growl in an empty space. They walk slowly and cautiously, as if scared to approach whatever is there. Then, after leaving the room, this happens. A baby bottle slightly moves before plunging right next to Courtney. Naturally, she gets up and leaves in a panic frenzy with her baby. Something weird had just happened, and she wasn't having it. Now, despite there being not much info on the story,
Do you
it's
do
pretty clear
commissions
that
or
something
whatever?
strange
Not
is
right
going on
now,
at
but
Courtney's
probably
home, whether it's a
soon.
ghost or not. These two occurrences have no doubt scared the living daylights out of her. But for now, as with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Oh, never mind. There was a shadow in the corner of my
if
room.
you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out,
Just show us the last one, bro. I'm scared.
In West Virginia, and it goes without saying, but each video is pretty creepy. The bakery in question is known as Rock City Bakery, and recently, the co-owner of the shop has been posting videos that she wasn't able to share until recently.
Not dead.
Now, according to Morgan, the co-owner.
This is the MCR Black Parade album font. I can tell.
All these incidents that were caught on camera are thought to be the doing of a ghost that all employees call Harry. Harry apparently has been responsible for all strange things that happen at work. From kitchen trays that fly off the counter to heavy equipment that appears to be pushed by an unseen force, it's safe to say that the bakery has seen a lot of creepy stuff. But nothing compares to the following two videos that were caught at this bakery. According to Morgan, these are videos that she doesn't like to watch as it makes her feel uneasy when she comes to work.
I've never drawn
now,
Spider-Man. That'd be very
Morgan
interesting.
Would always find misplaced items around the shop. But the one item that's commonly found in odd places is a plastic bowl that's shaped like a spider web. There's actually more than one of these, and for some reason, each one is usually found in places where they shouldn't be in. Morgan believes that Harry, the ghost, is responsible for this. It would happen so often that Morgan had to throw away all the bowls to stop the activity, and it did stop for a while, but then one day, while working a busy shift, Morgan notices a spiderweb bowl laying on the couch where all the customers sit. Perhaps someone had brought it in and left it by accident.
Harry, the ghost, is a spider, and he's just trying to make he's trying to make his spider webs again, but he can't, so he just uses the bowl.
Regardless of how it got there, Morgan was spooked out of her mind. So she checks the cameras to see how the bowl had got there, and what she sees scares her to her core. According to Morgan, it appears as if the bowl had morphed out of a painting inside their shop.
No way.
Have a look.
Okay. That's edited. That's edited. That is edited. What? You know how they did it? You want to know how they did it? You want to know how they did it? They recorded a video with nothing happening. They threw the bowl at the painting from afar, and then they just cut it right in the middle. So it looks like it's coming out of the painting, but really it's the bowl that's being thrown at the painting. Probably.
Like viewers, Morgan doesn't know what to make of this.
Most likely.
As if the bowl came out of the painting. She believes that this had to be Harry somehow doing this as an attempt to get back at her for throwing the bowls away. While it's unsure if that's the case, another incident similar to this one was caught on camera that's made her and everyone else at the bakery pretty unnerved. During the late hours of the night, this happens.
What is that?
Like before, something comes out of a painting.
A can?
But this time, more things happen around. Okay. Looking closely, a plastic skeleton falls on its own, but after whatever this was had come out of the painting. As it turns out though, that
this should be an emo smart Punki with glasses.
Not really
that's a good idea.
Morgan shares the footage online in the hopes that someone can explain this. So far, neither video has been solved. But still, there continues to be strange things that happen at this bakery. Whether it's Harry the ghost or something else, they're still freaked out by all these occurrences. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below.
This is pretty good marketing, honestly, for your bakery.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon.
Maybe,
so you don't
maybe. I don't know, that was actually really scary. That was pretty scary. That was pretty good though. That was how often does this guy post? Not that often actually. Okay. Very much like Chills. The oven, yeah, the oven one definitely was really weird. This one is really weird too. I don't know. Like, how do you? The whole vanity stuff is weird, but also, why are you keeping it in your house? Just like get rid of it. Like, I would just put that shit outside. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, and then the room with the old ladies. That's pretty creepy. And then the little kid. Yeah, this weird, scary ass videos. Okay, we're gonna watch something a little bit more light-hearted. We'll watch. I want to watch this. This iceberg for a Hollow Knight. Okay, it's probably got like a bunch of. Have we watched an iceberg yet? I don't think we've watched an iceberg video. This will be our first one. This will be our first one.
There have been a lot.
Oh no! Start from the beginning. Start from breaking down and stuff. Yeah, it might have been like an electrical issue, maybe. I don't know. It was weird though, the way like it like combusted from the inside. Ooh, it was weird. Okay. Anyway, let's watch this Hollow Knight iceberg video. Haha.
There have been a lot of Hollow Knight icebergs to pop up over the past year, and I've always wanted to make a video covering one. But Hollow Knight icebergs, like a lot of other icebergs,
have nightmares. Good
tend to get a bit too memey. Also, I show up on a lot of these icebergs, which makes me feel weird. However, just recently, a Reddit user known as StevePuyo96 posted an iceberg that I wanted to talk about on this channel. Normally, these icebergs end up covering a lot of material I've already discussed before, which is another reason why I haven't done one of these videos yet.
What is happening?
There's a little bit of that here too, but for the most part, there's a lot of things I've never even talked about on this channel, so that's pretty convenient. If you don't know how icebergs work, basically the further down the image we go, the more obscure or mysterious the entries are supposed to be.
Yeah.
With Hollow Knight being a fairly recent game and the fanbase being fairly large, it's hard for anything to really be all that obscure
3 years
without
ago.
it just being made up. But thankfully, that's not the case here. So let's dive in.
Surface level.
The surface level is all the normie stuff. If you have put any time into researching Hollow Knight, you have probably heard of most of these entries. The Land of Storms is a hidden area in Godhome that can only be accessed by clearing each Pantheon challenge with each binding.
I've done that.
It shows off a strange land the Godseekers once inhabited before making their pilgrimage to Hallownest. It's a super secret area that the vast majority of Hollow Knight players won't even encounter. But it's a very well-known area at this point.
What is that?
So it's not surprising to see it at the top of the iceberg.
Kingdom's
In Kingdom's
Edge.
there's a room with a single exit, with a tent blocking off the rest of the area. There really isn't anything significant here, but I think it captures that feeling of wonder and mystery about what's lying just beyond our reach. I remember feeling that way a lot as a kid playing Super Mario 64, trying to get out of the courtyard behind the castle. The Elegy for Hallownest is a short poem that appears at the start of the game. Within the code for Hollow Knight, there's actually several more verses that go into detail about how Hallownest grew over time, fell to the infection, and the Pale King's plan to stop it. There isn't much here that can't be inferred from other lore sources, so we aren't missing much without this extended poem. One interesting thing to note about this poem is that one of the game's developers, William Pellin, didn't even know these extra verses existed until after the community found them in the game. This is a reference to a cut lore tablet that was going to appear in the Soul Sanctum, alongside record Abba and Senda. It's a real shame too, because this lore tablet actually explicitly tells us how the Soul Sanctum scholars had to reform how their minds worked entirely to gain a mastery over soul. After defeating the false knight in Forgotten Crossroads, the head of his weapon will sprout legs and scuttle away.
That
if you
was
dream
where...
nail it, it will even say, "Free at last."
Oh, that's where that came from?
If you encounter Mr. Mushroom all 7 times throughout Hallownest, he will appear in a post-credits cutscene rocketing through the air. This is followed by a black screen with the text, "To be continued." This is probably implying that Mr. Mushroom will be making an appearance in later games developed by Team Cherry. This
He better be in Silksong.
would be in line with his character, as his dialogue when encountered in the game implies that he is somehow connected to earlier games made by Team Cherry, such as Hungry Knight. So he's kind of like Phase 1 Nick Fury. Zelda has Dreamnail dialogue about how she put down her weapon to live a quiet life with Cornifer, but that she'd like to stretch her legs again sometime soon. William Pellin even reiterates this in a Reddit AMA from 4 years ago, as if this dialogue might actually be relevant at some point in the future. Or William is just trolling us as usual.
Shallow waters. That was pretty fast.
Next up on the iceberg are the shallow waters. This is stuff that is pretty easy to overlook, but there still isn't much mystery to them. It's mainly small details about the game or pretty well known behind the scenes development stuff. Empress Muznik is just the early name Team Cherry gave to the Gruz Mother. Back during the Kickstarter, the enemies that were shown off had these weird names. The Lore Bible is an internal document used by Team Cherry to keep track of Hollow Knight lore. Team Cherry has only ever referred to this document once, in an interview from 2016.
It's all planned well in advance.
Of course, everything's like set in stone.
We've got an extensive lore document back at the office.
Will we see this lore document in its entirety someday?
No.
Nope. In February 2019, McFarlane Toys teased an upcoming Hollow Knight collaboration on their Facebook account. Later that summer, placeholder displays for Hollow Knight were shown off by McFarlane at the 2019 New York Toy Fair. However, after this, there have been no further updates about the Hollow Knight figure, and we have never been given any explanation about what happened. I guess we're stuck with figures of Shrek and piss-colored Flash.
Ew, piss-colored Flash.
The Hunter's Journal doesn't really make sense from a lore perspective. The Hunter explicitly tells us that by defeating enemies, we gain the ability to decipher the text he has written in his Hunter's Journal. There are some instances where it is implied it isn't the Hunter, though. For example, the Dreamer fights and Grimtroop enemies have different symbols over the description text, as opposed to a symbol of the Hunter's eyes. This could imply that he didn't necessarily write these notes, but then how did they get into the journal in the first place? How exactly do we get excerpts from poems like the Grimtroop, or smut like the Grey Prince? And even if we ignore those oddities, the Hunter symbol does appear for enemies like the Radiants. So does this mean the Hunter fought the Radiants at some point? In early development screenshots of Hollow Knight, the Harump enemy had a more green shade to its body, and it somehow looks even uglier than what we got in the final game.
What? Don't call them ugly. What the fuck?
There are a number of enemies in the game who give Dreamnail dialogue that is nothing more than an ellipses. Fool Eater, Golka, Sporg, Shroomeling, Belugsack, Nosk, Shadow Creeper, Broken Vessel, and Lost Kin. It seems more non-animal based enemies and ones closely tied to the Abyss share this attribute. As for Nosk, it has this whole thing about being able to read minds.
We're watching
so it's hard
this
to know what it
hollowknight
would actually
iceberg
be capable
video.
of thinking. Is its Dreamnail dialogue just a reflection of how the knight doesn't have thoughts either?
Lake of Un.
If you die in the Lake of Unroom and come back, your shade will be looking out over the lake, just like the Moss Knight we also see there. We know that Un is calling out to the Moss Knight. Is the shade also hearing this call, or can it somehow sense her power in another way? Regardless, it's a neat little detail, since we don't see the shade interacting with other creatures in Hallownest all that much.
Marm.
Relic Seeker Lem's name is shown as Relic Seeker Marm in development screenshots of the game.
Okay, that was it.
Nosk's lair is located behind a breakable wall in the lower portion of Deep Nest. In this section, Nosk appears just out of reach of the players several times, luring them to his boss fight room. However, Nosk can actually be seen fairly early on in Deep Nest. Nosk first appears in the room leading up to the big drop into lower Deep Nest.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
In order to attempt a Pantheon in Godhome, you have to defeat all the bosses who appear in the Pantheon in Hallownest. There are two exceptions to this. One is Grey Prince Zote. If you don't save Zote in Greenpath, Grey Prince Zote won't appear in Godhome at all. And if you do save him, Grey Prince Zote won't appear in a Pantheon until you fight him in Bretta's house.
What is
Another
going on in the
exception
background?
is God Tamer. You don't have to encounter her at all to fight her in the Pantheon of the Sage. This is probably because Team Cherry didn't want to force the player to have to finish the entire Colosseum of Fools before being allowed to do the third Pantheon. Lore-wise, it doesn't really make sense, and it kind of breaks the logic of Godhome entirely, but if we factor in gameplay considerations, it's reasonable. As far as I know, we have no idea what the actual name for the City of Tears was before it became the City of Tears. It's been referred to as the Heart of Hallownest, but an actual name doesn't appear anywhere I've seen,
the music
and
for City of
chances are
Tears.
we'll never know.
What?
Deep Nest used to be a lot bigger than what we see in the final game. Eventually, the eastern portion of Deep Nest was reworked to be a new area called the Outskirts, which eventually became a catch-all for stuff Team Cherry hadn't found a place for yet. Eventually, this area became known as Kingdom's Edge.
Kingdom's Edge.
The only enemies we see in Fog Canyon are the jellyfish. There are a few bug corpses here and there, but no infected husks like we see pretty much everywhere else. One theory I've seen is that the jellyfish were explicitly created as a way to contain infection, since they remain entirely passive while the infection remains controlled inside their body.
Huh.
Brum and Nim are both musicians playing on what appears to be an accordion. But if we look closely at this accordion, we can see that it actually has legs, implying it's in the same boat as Macebug. Unfortunately, there is no way to murder Brum to rescue this poor creature, so instead it must suffer in agony as we look on in horror.
He's just always getting squished.
There are some differences between the base mode of Hollow Knight and Steel Soul mode. The two main differences are that Tuck is dead in Steel Soul mode, and the player encounters Steel Soul Jin instead of Confessor Gigi. Is Steel Soul mode the more canonical route, since death is permanent here? Also, Elena from the Wanderer's Journal encounters Jin and Gigi and Tuck. So what's going on there? Also, why is the game mode where you are more fragile called Steel Soul? It's kind of back-ass words, don't you think?
Because you gotta have a...
There are a lot of funny and memorable voice lines for the characters in Hollow Knight, such as
I hate that guy.
And of course,
does he look like a bitch?
By far one of the most well-known phrases is when Hornet appears to help the knight during the Hollow Knight fight.
Get the!
A popular meme within the community is that she shouts, "Get good." But Team Cherry has actually addressed this in a 2018 interview with Kotaku.
A happy coincidence.
Is the actual word gektu?
I believe it's gektu.
A gektu.
This probably refers to how the fungal waste used to be much bigger early on in development, encompassing the fungal wastes, Green Path, Queen's Garden, and Fog Canyon. Over time, Team Cherry broke up the area into more segmented and distinct regions. When Zote first appears in Dirtmouth after being saved in the Forgotten Crossroads, he talks about how Elderbug is rambling on about the infectious air in Hallownest below. In response to this, Zote says, "Has he simply considered not breathing?" Fucking brilliant.
Okay.
While we can find Tiso's corpse in Kingdom's Edge, we unfortunately never actually see how Tiso was killed in the Colosseum of Fools. A popular theory that has been circulated around is that Tiso was killed by the brooding Moloch that appears in the Trial of the Fool, since that's what he gets killed by in this fake-out scene from the Pantheon of Hallownest.
Okay. Dude, they just
Throughout the
squash
Mantis
him.
village are these cloths hanging from the ceiling. Once we gain access to the Mark of Pride room, we can see that these mantises are actually sleeping in these things.
Oh, that's how they
cute.
sleep.
Once you find the Pale King's corpse in the White Palace, you can actually sit on his throne.
Oh.
After a short while, the game will play a royal arrangement of the Hollow Knight theme.
We are the new king, that's why. His corpse is just laying on the floor.
It's a cool little detail that signifies how Hallownest is basically in the hands of the knight at this point.
Below the iceberg. Ooh, we're getting into more
Below the iceberg,
secret
things
stuff.
start to get more obscure. At least I think they do. It's kind of hard for me to know what details are more well known by the majority of people and which ones are more obscure. I've spent so much time learning about this game that it all kind of runs together.
3 months.
In the earliest promotional material for Hollow Knight, we can see that the three dreamers were more uniform in their design, each sporting the same mask we see Monomon wear in the final game. In the final game, we can even see an archway near the Black Egg Temple, where it still only shows Monomon masks.
Shark Jump.
Shark Jump Studios is a company that helped Team Cherry port Hollow Knight to the Nintendo Switch. The Switch is not a very powerful machine, and Hollow Knight was very poorly optimized when it first came out, so Team Cherry hired some help to get the game running smoothly on Switch. When we first encounter the nailsmith, he thinks we are someone else, asking for him to hone another nail, implying he has done a lot of work for this person previously. Nailsmith eventually notices we are not the person he thought we were, and he never brings up this other client again. I have no idea who Nailsmith could have been talking to, but I do think there is something going on with the Nailsmith that we just can't know about. When you dream nail the Pale King in the White Palace, he says the iconic line, "No cost too great." However, there was another line left in the game's code that went unused. He said, "False one, you cannot reach me here." False one probably refers to the Radiance, but it seems Team Cherry wanted the Pale King's dialogue to be more reflective of his own actions. The Abyss doesn't really have music like the other areas in Hallownest. Instead, we just get a lot of low droning sound, which conveys the haunting emptiness of the area. However, if you speed up the music, you can actually hear the Vessel theme that plays at the start of the game and in the Dream No More ending.
Ooh, that's terrifying. That's actually very clever, though.
After beating the third Pantheon in Godhome for the first time, you unlock Godseeker mode. This mode locks you into Godhome permanently, where you can redo all of the Pantheons in the Hall of Gods on a separate save file. It's a small addition for people who want to start new save files immediately in Godhome, but it has some weird lore implications. The Godseeker talks to us completely differently in this mode, groveling to us in all her dialogue. According to a playtester and translator, this entire mode canonically happens after defeating the Pantheon of Hallownest. So does this mean that all the stuff with the void entity filling Godhome with void got cleared up? That's good, I guess. But what's going on in Hallownest then? Are we seriously just going to dick around here while God knows what is going on outside? It really is a head scratcher. We only ever see White Lady in her giant tree form, but we can assume she used to be smaller and not rooted into the ground. Her silhouette can be seen on the back of the chair in the White Palace, and there are some early sketches of her that might show off what she looked like before Hallownest fell to ruin. In the same little part of Queen Station where we meet Willow, we can see that she has a red tent. This has generated a theory that she was once a member of the Grim Troop, like the Grimsteed, but somehow escaped. It's a fun idea, but it seems unlikely to me, honestly. She has no dialogue that even hints at the Grim Troop. Maybe if she reacted to the Grimchild in some way, then I'd have more confidence in this theory. Lost Kin is similar to Soul Tyrant and Failed Champion in that they are all dream variants of bosses found in Hallownest. However, when fighting Soul Tyrant and Failed Champion, the boss arenas look very similar to the places their normal versions were fought. The Lost Kin, however, doesn't follow this trend. It looks like this arena is from the City of Tears or Forgotten Crossroads, as opposed to the Ancient Basin. There really isn't any explanation for why this is the case. The Broken Vessel boss fight used to be located where the Hornet 1 fight is now, but that doesn't really answer our question, since the Lost Kin area doesn't look like Green Path either. In Kingdom's Edge, the player can find the corpse of the ancient nailsmith, along with several massive nails. Who were these nails for? Did the giant creatures we see throughout Hallownest carry these things around and fight one another? It's pretty crazy to think about. There are some development screenshots of Hollow Knight where the knight actually has a fourth soul vessel. There's not much else to say about this.
Okay.
The White Palace has one section where the rooms don't line up at all. The room where the Pale King experimented on Void connects to another room in two separate ways that make no sense geometrically. The White Palace is in the Dream Realm, so it's not that surprising, but it's the only part of the palace that really acts like this. While Dirtmouth is at the top of the world of Hallownest, it's not quite clear if it's actually on the surface of the world. There's no sun, no moon, no stars. On top of that, Leth, Team Cherry's marketing director, posted on Reddit a few years back saying that Dirtmouth was actually underground. However, there are a few mentions of the surface and the surface world that kinda contradict this claim. We can also see that there's actual weather in the Land of Storms, which I don't think can happen underground, so I'm not exactly sure what to think. The first four pantheons in Godhome are the pantheons of the Master, Artist, Sage, and Knight. Those four titles spell out the word mask, which is obviously a reference to the 1994 film The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. But there's also the Pantheon of Hallownest, which would make the complete acronym
That movie used to freak me out.
There's a hidden area in the Hall of Gods where you can find a breakable wall. Destroying this wall allows Zote the Mighty to break into the Hall of Gods. There is even unused dialogue that calls Zote an intruder amongst the gods of Hallownest. Apparently the Godseekers didn't view him as powerful enough to belong here, which is really saying something considering they have statues of Vengeflies. The Blue Lantern is a mysterious unused asset from the game files. It looks like it holds some kind of blue flame, but I have no idea what this would have been used for. This is a myth that has been floating around for a while. One person pointed out that Cornifer sounded like he was speaking Hungarian, to which William Pellin replied that the voice actor for Cornifer, Dave Kazi, is Hungarian. But most people who I've heard from who are Hungarian say that Cornifer is definitely not speaking Hungarian. So it seems like it might only sound Hungarian because it's gibberish being said by a person who happens to be Hungarian. Dung Defender used to have Dreamnail dialogue about Isma while he was sleeping, but this dialogue can no longer be accessed in-game because Dreamnailing him now leads into the White Defender fight. This is a bit of a shame, because Isma also has Dreamnail dialogue that nicely parallels Dung Defender's.
They were in love!
When the knight has the Sharp Shadow charm, its shade actually takes on a noticeably different appearance during the dashing animations. The shade now has 6 eyes instead of 2, making it a bit more like the Void entity from the Embrace the Void ending. It also sort of matches the Void Tendril enemies, who also appear to have 3 eyes on one side of their heads. The gorgeous husk in the City of Tears and the giant geo deposit in the Ancient Basin both give the player a total of 420 geo.
Okay.
Nice. From an old development map of Hallownest, we can see that Lurian's original name was Lurian the Whisperer, as if this guy wasn't creepy enough. The White Crystal Ring was an item seen in one of the earliest trailers for Hollow Knight. It appeared to be a chargeable Vengeful Spirit move, sort of like the Mega Buster from Mega Man 4. What's funny about the White Crystal Rings is that you can actually still see a few of them sitting on Sly's table in the final game. The Hollow Knight was wearing armor when it was sealed away in the Black Egg Temple. We see glances of it in the opening, as well as before the Hollow Knight and Pure Vessel fights. We can get a better glimpse of the armor from sources outside the game. It appears in the Godmaster reveal trailer for a brief second, and it's also on a card that comes with the collector's edition of Hollow Knight, sold by Fangamer.
Ooh, we're getting into the really weird
stuff. From this point on, we are mainly going to discuss obscure cut content. Stuff that has never really been discussed by Team Cherry, or we only have a tiny bit of information on. Lots of single phrases that have appeared on old artwork or in code that we pretty much have no info about. Back in 2017, a collector's edition of Hollow Knight for the PC was released by IndieBox. This edition had a special grub plush that came along with the game. Included in some of these releases was a document called Grub Care Instructions. The document goes into detail about the habits of grubs, what they like to do, how they show gratitude, and what they do when they are sad. It's unclear who wrote this document or if Team Cherry ever approved it as accurate canonically, but there's one line in particular that raises a few eyebrows. Grubs grow quickly and are ferocious eaters. They will happily eat anything, but it is considered taboo to feed them flesh or eggs. This may give them unseemly appetites. This document makes grubs out to be like fucking gremlins. And people seriously wonder why I hate these little bastards so much.
What the fuck?
The Dirtmouth Fly is an NPC who appears in 2 very early screenshots of Hollow Knight. These 2 images were found hosted on the back end of Team Cherry's website, but they were never actually publicly revealed. So in reality, Team Cherry never even meant for us to see this creature. Why were they hiding it from us? What did it do? In October of 2015, Team Cherry posted an image to Twitter of a whiteboard illustration of some gigantic monster attacking the lighthouse found in the abyss. This creature didn't make it into the final game, although it's so massive I'm not sure it really would translate well into an actual level. In its place there are just a bunch of void tendrils, and we can even see that these enemies have been stretched and scaled in a way that looks pretty awkward, although you'd never really see it playing the game legitimately. The Skyward Slash is the name of a cut nail art that the player could find in the Forest of Bones. It shows up on an old development map of Hallownest alongside the dash attack and spin attack. So at this point there wasn't the Great Slash ability. I assume Skyward Slash would have been like the Great Slash but upwards, which doesn't sound too terribly useful, so I'm glad they cut it. There are quite a few entries in this section that come from old development maps of Hallownest we have collected from Team Cherry interviews over the years, so I'll do all of them in a row. Apparently there were going to be cave paintings in Deep Nest, somewhere near where the hot spring is now located. I don't know what these cave paintings would have shown. Perhaps it would have given us more history about Deep Nest's inhabitants. We know a little bit about the Weavers who arrived in Deep Nest at some point, but not much about the non-Weaver creatures who lived there. The Faraway Grave is an area that would have been located east of the crypts and the resting grounds, near where the Soul Eater charm is found. This area certainly sounds important, but we know absolutely nothing about it. The Pantheon of Stone is the name of the Pantheon shown off in the Nintendo Treehouse Live event at E3 2018. Hollow Knight released on Switch at E3 that year, and Team Cherry was in LA to show off the upcoming Godmaster update. The Pantheon is pretty short, only showing off a few bosses, ending with Nailmaster Shio. This Pantheon was probably just thrown together to show off Godmaster at E3. Hornet was revealed on December 9th, 2014, in Update 13 on the Hollow Knight Kickstarter. However, in Update 11 posted on the 6th, Team Cherry shared a drawing of the knight made by Makoto Koji, the voice actor for Hornet. It's a weird picture because it looks like some weird combination of the knight and Hornet.
It does.
Was this sketch where the idea for Hornet came from? There is an early concept sketch of this thing in Deep Nest known as the Deep Nest Cocoon. We do see giant cocoon-like structures where the beast den is, but they don't look like this sketch, so maybe this is some concept that got cut from the final game. I'm not sure what significance of 249 means. I think it's supposed to be the number of buzzsaws in the White Palace. I counted it once and got a total of 247 though. Maybe Steve Puyo 96 should check their math before they upload an iceberg like this again.
Okay.
Bomb beetles are a type of weapon mentioned in a document Team Cherry sent out to select backers after the Hollow Knight Kickstarter. This document provided details about the world of Hallownest to help higher tiered backers design their characters. The document has a section all about weapons, and one class of weapon mentioned are bomb beetles. They are described as small, highly volatile creatures that explode when stressed. Relatable. It appears these designs were later used for the Life Seed enemy, and an unused wing variant found in the game's code.
Holy Land.
We all know about the cut Forest of Bones area that is coming to Silksong, but for some reason during development they changed the name of the Forest of Bones to Holy Land. I'm not sure if this is referencing the Holy Grounds or what, but it's definitely weird. For some reason, the Switch release of Hollow Knight has a different background for the screen that shows the player the autosave icon. It shows the lifeblood area in the Abyss, while all the other versions of the game just show the Abyss. If you have watched all my videos, you know that there aren't a lot of pictures of Team Cherry. I have to keep cycling through the same 4 or 5 over and over again.
Okay.
But there's one image in particular of Team Cherry standing in some weird, cramped tunnel. This image has always bothered me. Why are they there? Why is the knight just floating in space above them? Why do they look like they're about to drop their next album?
It looks cool.
This image bothered me so much that when I met Team Cherry in Australia back in 2019, I asked them about this image explicitly. Apparently this picture was taken by the local newspaper after Hollow Knight was nominated for a BAFTA award, and the interviewer decided that they should take a picture underground, since Hollow Knight is a game about underground bugs. So he took them to the Treasury Tunnels in Adelaide, Australia. And I'm glad he did, because this pic goes so hard. I'm happy I was finally able to talk about this obscure detail, although I'm not really sure why Steve Puyo69 thought it was worth putting on this iceberg. It's barely even related to Hollow Knight, and I'm probably the only person who actually cares. We have very little on the ancient spider corpse, unfortunately. Basically, it was just a text prompt that went unused. We get to see other ancient creatures throughout Hallownest, so it would have been cool to see one that looked more like a spider. The closest thing we have to go on is the giant spider we see in an old Hollow Knight trailer, but it might be entirely unrelated.
Soul Society.
Soul Society was the original name for the Soul Sanctum, but Team Cherry had to change it because everyone kept thinking it was a Bleach reference. Apparently the Soul Society is the name of the afterlife in that show. I honestly know nothing about Bleach though, so let's move on. In his original backer drawing, Tiso had glasses or goggles or something. Maybe his bad eyesight is what got him killed.
Okay, that was it. It's glasses.
In an early screenshot of Hollow Knight, we can see dirt carvers hanging out on the ceiling. Thankfully this was removed, as dirt carvers are annoying enough being relegated to just the floor.
Thank you. They're actually the worst mob.
The Desolate Dive move was originally called Earth Splitter. It was also called Tyrant's Fist at one point too.
Who is that guy?
Here we are at the bottom. There are entries here in the Abyss that I don't think anyone in the Hollow Knight community has ever really talked about outside of a few Discord messages in the main Hollow Knight Discord server. With Hollow Knight being such a recent game, with a pretty large fan base, it's hard to find stuff this obscure. The Pantheons in Godhome have these notches that are used to indicate the possible ways to complete them. The main notch gets filled with a gem if you finish the Pantheon. If you finish the Pantheon with any of the bindings, then those ones will appear as well. If you beat the Pantheon with all bindings on at once, then all the gems will shine brightly. But there's actually another condition you can trigger. If you finish the Pantheon of Hallownest without getting hit, the center of the middle gem will shine brightly by itself. Originally, Team Cherry planned for this middle part to actually turn black like Void, but they decided that this was going too far. As it stands now, if you do all bindings, it basically overrides if you did it hitless, but a black gem would have made it a separate condition you'd have to do to get the unique Void gem sprite. Gorb is a backer designed character, but the backer didn't actually give him his name. The name Gorb came from Team Cherry. According to Greg, a close friend of Team Cherry's, the name probably came from a television show called Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job. There's a character in a sketch named Gorb. He is the spokesperson for a product called Cinco Boy, which is a service that sends people mannequins of their dead children. They even send the family new, more grown-up ones every so often to make it seem like their child never really left. Yeah, I'm not sure what this means for Gorb in Hollow Knight, but it's probably best we don't discuss this any further. There's been a lot of research into understanding the bug language of Hollow Knight. There are a lot of words and phrases that show up, but it's not clear how Team Cherry goes about creating this bug gibberish. The closest explanation we got
just throw
comes from
anything
an
at the
interview
wall.
the game's composer, Chris Larkin, did on a YouTube channel called The Sound Test.
To be honest, I can't remember exactly what they did, but I think they found a way of generating text and then like reading that backwards or something. I'll have to ask Will and Ari how they did it, but
In earlier builds of Hollow Knight, each of the area banners that appear in the save menu had their own files with unique file names. The banner for Beast's Den was originally titled Gar's Den. Is Gar someone we should know about? Is that the name of the monster who captured us? It's always bothered me that something clearly captures us in this part of the game, but we never get to see it.
Yeah.
I'm fairly confident that this creature is hiding inside the trilobite statue, but that's just speculation on my part, and I really hope we get an actual explanation for this stuff, eventually. The Spitworm is an enemy concept for the infected crossroads. It would have been an infected version of the Gome enemy that fired off infection. That honestly sounds terrible, so I'm glad this didn't make it into the final game.
Yeah, that sounds
Lion
whack.
Shaman comes from another development map of Hallownest. There was a lion village planned somewhere near where the stag station is in the final game, and it seems that there was going to be a shaman there. But what is this lion village exactly? One thing we know for sure is that the lion village was designed by a top Kickstarter backer. I'm guessing this might be a village of antlions, but I'm not quite sure. I reached out to Team Cherry about this on Twitter a few years back, and they did let me know that the lion village is full of lions.
Okay.
The Colosseum trophy is a cut object that would have appeared in the Colosseum of Fools. We can actually see how this object would have appeared in the game. There's a scene of the Colosseum still in-game that shows the Colosseum trophy hanging over a much smaller version of the Colosseum. This was probably a pretty early concept for the Colosseum, before they had the trial boards created.
Ghost coins.
Ghost coins are an unused value stored in the player's save data.
He has a shield.
I think they were an early name for essence, since it's basically just a currency you get from killing ghosts. The main character in Hollow Knight goes by a lot of different names, like Little Ghost, or Little One, or Little Shadow. The general consensus in the community is that the main character should be called the Knight. But according to Team Cherry in a stream they held back on Mixer in 2018, the Knight actually has a top secret internal name. This name is used as a way to differentiate the Knight from the Hollow Knight for translation purposes. Whether or not this name has any lore significance, I guess we'll never know.
What is it, like Jimbo?
This one is pretty self-explanatory. To be fair, I have met Jack Vine in real life before, so I think this might be wrong. But then again, hologram technology has improved a lot over the years. And that's the entire iceberg. There sure was a lot to go through, but hopefully there was some new nuggets of Hollow Knight info you weren't aware of before. That being said, I need to come clean about something. I made this iceberg, with the help of a few friends. Steve Puyo 96 is nothing more than an unpaid actor, I'm afraid. But please understand,
so we're lying.
I really wanted to do an iceberg video that wasn't full of memes or stuff I already talked about before. And it was the perfect excuse for me to finally talk about this one picture of Team Cherry standing in a fucking tunnel.
Whoa, 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 hold up. Oh my god, that went so fast. Okay, that was a really good video. I enjoyed it. I love listening to Hollow Knight lore. Okay, now we're gonna watch this video. I've been waiting to watch this. I think we're gonna skip the Kitchen Nightmares video. Oh, we'll see how I feel after this. But this is a new 10 million views. Holy shit! Oh, you can see 10 million views. That's insane. This is a new pilot by Glitch Productions. They're the people who made, I always forget it, Amazing Digital Circus, and they made something else. I don't remember what the name of it is. We literally just talked about it on stream. Murder Drones. They made Murder Drones, and they also made Meta Runner. I've heard some really good things about this, so we're gonna watch it. It's 26 minutes, not videos. It's just a pilot, but people say it's really good, so I wanted to check it out. Let's see what's going on.
Once upon a time, and this was a very long time ago indeed, there was a princess.
A princess.
Trapped in a tall, tall tower and locked away by complicated machines that ran on blood and fear. She spent her days playing games, pretending she wasn't scared, but she was in dire need of rescue. Are you hurt? Don't worry. I can make you better.
What? So quiet. I'm trying to increase the
Olivia,
volume.
dear, won't you come with me?
Wow.
Go on, take a look.
It was beautiful. A world of possibility, where fantasies became reality, where tall tales became indisputable truths.
It's all for you, Olivia. Everyone who comes and goes will eventually be under your watchful care. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope this can make up for... I don't think I need to say it.
What? For what?
Olivia, your future can be as bright and beautiful as all this. Embrace it. Let your past fade away. You're here now. Do you understand?
Yes. Thank you for the present, Papa.
Oh.
Come, princess.
Whoa, what the fuck?
It's our new kingdom. Isn't it pretty? Yes, it's so very, very...
Oh. Shit! Security!
It's okay, Papa. They'll bring her back. And when they do, I'll fix her again. Yes, it was so very long ago. And no one ever heeded the princess's prayers for rescue. Will she ever escape? Will she ever find her knights?
Whoa. They made her into a marketable plushie. So we're cheating. Oh, dude, you're hacking system. Okay. Okay. Dude, they suck. Oh.
Well, hello, little ones. I'm Princess Guinevere. What are your names? Francesca and Andrea from M7. What lovely names. Are you lost?
No, we were stealing. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh. You're welcome.
Come on, I just need change for the vending machine. I'll tip you 10p.
Read the sign.
What? Crowny? Me?
Don't do that.
Ugh, I went to school with you. You know me.
Thought I did, till you started wearing that uniform.
Oh.
I'm not even administration. I'm
What does that mean?
Engineer. Junior engineer. Bottom of the ladder.
Which one did she need again?
Mercy.
You chose your side.
I chose a job. Ass. I got
Why is he twerking?
We're all victims of the park, but everyone's so busy picking apart each other, they don't see the corporate hand at the wheel. You think a cog like me has power? No. I got more to say. Your attention's divided, man. Meanwhile, every new planet is getting terraformed, and soon there'll be no place untouched by the light of commerce and amusement-tainment. We got no choice. I got no choice.
Screw Reggie. What does he know? You're a park engineer, D. Most people would kill to have that job. Besides.
Frankie, when did you buy these? Emphasis on buy. Oh yeah, boombox. Should have known.
We stole
Well,
them.
let's get out of here before Reggie finds out you're
Leave! Damn it, Frankie! Your ass is gonna pay next time in my dong!
Hey, little guy. Need a tune-up? There you go. You too? Looks like your who's a what's-its are out of calibration again. Easy fix.
Shit.
Ew,
What's
it's like FNAF.
going on there? Some more bullshit from work?
AG has me doing a week's worth of tests in one night. Wanna kill myself.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Why would anyone splice the facial controls into the environmental pipeline? It's not a very sophisticated solution.
What?
Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
nice. What fixed it?
Oh, a hunch.
Man, that's so cool. I got so much to learn from you. Then maybe I can get a job in the labs too, and we can work together. I just like thinking about that sometimes.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Yeah. Oh, shit, it's morning already? Shit.
That's right, Andy. Have a good day. Go kick some ass. Show him who's boss. Fuck you. I better get to work too.
Oh, what does she do? Oh, we're making merch. So fun. Oh, she's so smart. Gift shop.
Hey, boss man! There's something caught in the net!
Whoa. Oh. They just throw the trash off the side? What the fuck?
Frankie! Frankie!
What?
Stop gawking at the park!
Sparky, what? You can't even see me right now.
I don't need to see you to know you stopped working. Your precious park ain't gonna have crap to melt into different crap if we ain't hauling up scrap. So get back to it. And I saw that too.
I like the animation. I like the animation.
Yeah, usual spot.
Oh.
Tonight, get sifting, Frank. Eyes out for the good plastic. The keychain factories are getting desperate for materials.
Aye, aye, Cap.
Yep, same price. No, there's no damn repeat customer discount. Fuck's sake.
Oh no. What did it say? I didn't see what the sign said. Oh. No way. She escaped.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Holy shit. Is that?
A Guinevere android. I don't recognize the model.
Oh, who gives a shit what model? This is gold!
What? You're just gonna sell it?
What you expect me to do? Share a cigar with it?
Oh. The police. They look like Among Us.
Can it?
I was just thinking, Spark, I could fix her. Get her working again. Cause if I do, maybe I can get an engineering job like Andy's in the labs, and I could... Careful!
No fixin'. No labs. I don't want you involved in that dreamland crap. Those lab rats are always up to their necks in sick shit.
Oh.
Trust me, they're some of my best clients. Don't worry, you'll get your cut when we scrap her for parts.
What the fuck? Oh, she's old as fuck.
We've found traces of your princess. She made it to the surface this time.
The surface? No. My poor dear Guinevere. She must be so confused and lost. Bring her back, won't you? Oh, bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Bring her back. Please, I have to fix her again. I'll do better this time.
Shall I call security?
No, they won't be able to handle this. I need him.
Ooh. Hey. Oh, I don't think they liked it.
You're polishing the wrong septic, Crowny.
Ew, gross.
Hey, asshole! I'm just trying to get by like anyone else. Just because I got a job in the tower doesn't mean you can treat me like... doesn't mean you...
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry. Hope you feel better. But also, fuck you!
Okay.
Oh, why hello. Didn't notice you there. Come closer. Meet some very good friends of mine.
I feel uncomfortable.
This is Guinevere.
She's so
Guinevere.
cute. Oh.
And yes, this is Guinevere as well. The beloved monarch of Park Planet. If you can believe it,
wow.
There are as many Gwens as there are stars in the sky. And every one of them draws on the same magic to remember everything. So wherever your journey leads in the park, every princess you meet will recall the same cherished memories of you.
That's
our
insane.
Park Planet engineers work tirelessly to create the ultimate experience for our guests.
Oh, look at the little penguin.
She doesn't really look like any of these models.
Doesn't matter what model she is. You need to go back for her. Yeah, the princess is the princess. All monarchs are usurpers and descendants of usurpers.
Yeah,
God,
I agree.
what? No. Sparky's my boss. I can't just steal from him.
Do it, Francesca. Bite the hand that feeds.
Okay.
Think of it this way. Is it stealing or is it rescuing?
Good point, pink elephant.
What do we have here?
Hey, you eat yet? I'm thinking sad girl dumplings and bathtub brew from Sunny's Pub, cause, yeah, today sucked.
She seemed sad when we locked her in there. Couldn't move or speak.
Who's locked up?
But are my tools good enough?
Frankie?
And Sparky's just gonna chop her up? Ugh, what an ass!
Frankie, is Sparky chopping someone up?
Yes.
Andy? Andy! Perfect! Amazing, Andy!
Frank, you have to tell me if Sparky's doing something illegal. You have to tell me if he's hurt someone. In the last 8 hours?
Andy, I'm just messing with you. But you got security clearance, right? You gotta get me into the labs. I need a repair halo for this.
Well, for what? Tell me what the hell is going on.
It's a
Better
secret.
Yet, I'll show you.
Holy shit. A Guinevere android?
Right?
I've never really seen one like this. It looks really unusual and old.
And I can fix her brand new.
Ew.
Better bring it to security. Maybe there's a reward out for it.
Why not bring it to security after I fix it and see if I
Yeah.
can't wow anyone? Know what I mean?
Are you saying you're willing to risk jail time to be a corporate crownie like me?
Remember when we snuck in the park to play that crane game? We didn't get the doll, but we met a real Gwen. That memory is still so vivid. And now you make stuff that gives other people memories like that. I just think that's cool as shit, D. Right, Guinevere?
That's right.
It'll be fun. Quick, in and out. What's the worst that could happen?
Come on, Andy. You can do it. I believe in you.
Damn, dude. You really gotta get away from your desk.
Well, ain't this a fucking howdy-do, Andrea? Franklin, you taking my prize hog for a night stroll?
Sparky, this looks bad, but
I'll deal with you in a second. What is this, Franklin? Mutiny? Am I not doing right by you?
You were just going to sell her, man! To one of your nasty clients. This is a real chance for me.
To do what? Shine some shithead shoes in a fancy tower till you choke on the fumes? Know what some nasty client affords us? A second ship. Fast one, for you. Maybe even a third. That's a whole goddamn fleet with you as a captain. We both know the money ain't in scraps. It's in exotics.
What is that? The blood?
Lack of gratitude.
Give it a sniff, Frank. Might chill out your rowdy ass.
I love you for that hard-headed
drugs.
spirit, kiddo. I do, but
what
I can't
the
show
fuck?
you special treatment, especially because you're you.
God, you're always so dramatic in front of the boys. Stop! You're gonna damage her!
Oh!
Stop biting me! Fight
Holy
back proper! You stole my boat. You stole my android. And now you're throwing a tantrum like a child. You know what happens when you break the rules.
My teeth?
don't you dare.
This is a stupid move, Andrea.
You're calling me stupid? You're about to sell an actual Guinevere android for scraps. You have no idea what you have.
Yeah, and you hit like an old man, old man. Oh, wait.
No. That was good. Let's make a deal. You let us fix it. Working model. I bet you could sell it for 10 ships, huh?
I get why Franklin's doing this, but you, what's in this for you?
Because I want money.
I was say money.
Because I got fired.
Oh, she got
That's
fired.
the truth.
That's crazy. She actually got fired.
Fine, fix her up. Make her shine. Then bring her back to me.
Ew. Ew.
Well,
There's just so
business
much
calls.
spit in this
Franklin,
episode.
Andrea, I'll be in touch.
You know, I thought that went really well.
Well, yeah, agreed. Where are we going? Oh, I'm scared.
Welcome to the lower labs, where abandoned projects are left to rot.
Damn.
That elevator should take us where we need to go. Last chance to turn around.
Look what I got! Want a race? Did you really get fired?
I really got fired.
They're idiots.
This economy.
Hey, maybe they'll take you back after
Please don't cheer me up. But even so, even after all this crazy shit, I have a good feeling about this plan. I think this will really improve things. What now?
Something's watching us. Or someone. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Oh, what is that? There goes my eyes.
That thing was big. Yeah. Security? No. I would have known about something like that. I think. But the Gwen droid. Screamed. Yeah. But they're not programmed to scream. No. Do you think she was trying to warn us?
Goodly ladies, arrest thy steps. Thine hearts I wouldst make mine.
Ew.
It's after Gwen! Frankie, behind you!
Oh. We're so dead, by the way. How do you escape this? He's literally throwing the building. Oh.
You gotta save the princess. Get up, or you're all gonna die.
Oh. Oh, her arm is broken. What is that? Oh.
Hello, little ones. Are you lost? Is that your parent or guardian?
No. Never seen that guy before in my life.
I see. Well, you've been such a good friend to me. Allow me to sort this out for you.
Frankie! Frankie! Come on! We have to get to the elevator! Oh no, she helped us! We have to help her! How?
Ew. Ooh, gross. He's got like intestines and shit. I want to go to a doctor for that. Oh.
Hello, Francesca. Hello, Andrea. It's nice to see you two again.
That's it? That's where it ends? No. They have plushies already. What the fuck? That was so cute. Literally someone getting like abs. Well, I don't know what that thing was, but it just, oh my gosh, they have so much merchandise already. Holy crap, this is, oh, the pins are cute. That's crazy, bro. This thing just came out and they're like, roll out the merch. They have one of the frog. Oh, that's cool artwork. That's crazy. Yeah, that was really good. Oh my gosh, that was just a pilot too. That's so, oh, that's so pretty. Let me full screen it. Wow. Oh. Wait, there's still seconds left. That's it. Wow. That was so good. Wow. That was actually really good. Alright, we're gonna skip the Gordon Ramsay one. We're just gonna watch the Daily Dose and that'll be it. That'll be it. That was good though. Wow, I actually really enjoyed that. I haven't really watched anything from Glitch, but I know that they're very popular for good reason because they have a lot of really good shows that they've made. And I think the showrunner for this one is the same showrunner, I might be wrong, from the Owl House. So that's really good, and they'll probably release more episodes considering that it's literally at 10 million views in like a couple days. So yeah, that was good. We'll probably watch all those. That's very interesting. I'm very interested in the actual like princess girl because now she's old, and then like the world and like how does it work. The world is very interesting, but I'll just say that. Alright, let's watch this Daily Dose video. Evil
Hello
bus
everyone,
driver.
this is your Daily Dose of Internet. I can't tell if this bus driver is dumb or impatient.
What? He left her outside. He left her actually, straight up. 3 times open. Ooh, $100.
What'd you get, baby? Oh, bravo, mama.
She's gonna throw away the dollar though. If she doesn't want it, I'll take it. What the fuck?
They saw a turtle in the middle of the road and decided to turn around and save it.
Damn it.
We gotta go get... What? There's a turtle back there.
Oh.
They're going to save it? He's gonna get the turtle.
The police were looking for
Dude,
someone,
that was a
but the
crazy
person recording
U-turn.
didn't want to tell them.
We got 3 cops here. They can't find the suspect.
Oh.
They can't find the suspect.
He's gonna
Oh,
get
you
away.
think your cat's not right? I raised you my human or my cat. Squeaky toy.
Aww.
These firefighters were taking down this dangerous tree that was about to fall.
The dog, he's helping. This is, oh, yep. What is that? A spider? What is that? A giant spider? Oh, what the? What?
These random people were seen playing a card game right in the middle of the road.
Why? That's so dangerous. He does not like that. What the fuck?
This guy went to an anime convention dressed up as a job application.
Stay back, demon. Oh. Oh no, the milk.
For some reason, this bird thinks that they are a spray bottle.
He's stupid. He's fucking stupid.
The bride and groom really wanted to do a Spider-Man kiss at their wedding.
What? Whoa. Wait, that's crazy. That probably takes so much like upper body strength. Pro thinks he's Toby Maguire. Oh.
This plane in India was spotted taking off when one of the wheels fell right off.
Why is the wheel on fire?
These guys thought of a smart and fast way to dig a line for pipes.
That's actually pretty smart. I don't know, actually. Okay.
I guess the Indonesian Air Force takes their jobs very seriously.
I mean, if you gotta be there all day, you gotta be there all day, you know?
Whoever was hired to paint this lied on their resume.
Or whatever they say. Stop! They probably tried so hard.
This is how they take cows to different islands to graze on better grass. Farmers in Ireland have been doing this for hundreds of years.
Oh! Oh, they're going for a little swim? A little swim? What if you're a cow and you don't know how to swim? What do? You just die? Like... what is it doing? Oh my gosh. Why would he do that at the front of the boat?
Hit the gym. Police report described my build as medium. The heck?
This guy really wanted to cut out the middleman.
Medium. Ooh, that's cheating.
It got a little too windy on this highway.
Oh, nobody was hurt. You always know when they put that, somebody probably got hurt. It's like cow tipping.
I didn't know something like this was even possible.
That's a cool bowling ball. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I guess it's weird. It never occurred to me that they could come this way.
My picture I drew.
Your picture you drew?
That's Mummy, and that's me.
And what's that?
What the
That's
fuck?
Steve.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Who's Steve?
My friend.
Your imaginary friend?
My best friend.
Imagine being so huge that you can't fit into a G-Wagon.
Me, this is my build. This is actually just me in a video. Straight up.
This baby penguin wandered far away from the group, so the scientists helped bring them back.
Oh, they're lost. There they go. Little kitties. Little kitties, bye-bye. They're so cute.
This one's doing cartwheels. It's doing cartwheels.
How do you even end up in this type of situation?
What am I looking at? Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck is he doing? No. Oh no! Somebody help him! Oh, they got him.
The view of this mountain from a plane flying over China is absolutely amazing.
Wow. Looks like a video game.
So how did this bird know exactly what to do?
What the fuck? He's a dentist. He took out the teeth, the tooth, the teeth, the
This
tooth.
cat has a little black heart on the back of its head.
Aww.
Bro, why are you talking like that? Why are you
His arms are too short to defend himself.
No. He can't do anything.
That is the end of this video, or I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Okay, bye. Alright, we go through our playlist. I was actually a little shorter than I thought it was gonna be, but you know what? That's a-okay. That's a-okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it here because we go through our playlist. But that was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of really interesting videos today. A lot of really good, nice, interesting videos. Dude, I really enjoyed the glitch one. The Knights of Guinevere one. That one was really good. And the Hollow Knight one was pretty good. The scary video was fucking crazy. Like, get out of here, bro. A lot of that. Okay, most scary videos, I'm like, yeah, that's probably like fake or whatever. This one, I don't know. I don't fucking know. There was something weird about that one. It was kind of scary. But yeah, we'll definitely probably keep up with the Knights of Guinevere shit because I actually really enjoyed it. And I'm also kind of a sucker for like Android stuff, you know, because I'm kind of an Android. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, I'm going. Bye bye. Bye bye.